Hey guys, welcome back to Maelstrom Gaming Studios. I'm Craig.
And I'm Connor.
And I'm Sam.
And today we have our 1,000 subscriber special video for you guys.
Thank you so much. It's been not super long road.
It's been 6 months.
6 months, but we're very happy to say we are at 1,000 subscribers, and we just wanted to thank you guys with a little, or big game.
Big celebration.
We have a 6,000 point narrative apocalypse battle for you guys today, featuring Iron Warriors, Grey Knights, and Tyranids.
This is going to be quite a matchup. We have a lot of models on the Tyranid side, a lot of big elite guns on the Imperium side.
If you watched the Army Showcase video, I'm bringing many of the super heavies I showed off in that video.
And Connor's got every model he owns.
My entire army base.
Everything super elite, 10 paladins. Yeah. I have over 180 models of infantry. It's going to be epic. Before we dive in, one more thank you I want to mention, and that is Ace from the Twisted Dice.
Yes.
He is the first guy who shouted out this channel, which really helped it sprout from the initial 10 subscribers to 200, 300 beyond. I still think that his video is helping us get a bunch of new subscribers. So if you came from him, give him some love. Tell us for him that thank you. And with all that out of the way, we are going to go in and set up this battle report, and we will show you everything we have to offer here just coming up next.
On the desert planet of Delian 4, the forces of the Imperium find themselves assailed by the inexorable tides of Hive Fleet Behemoth. In the many mining cities scattered across the desert, the forces of the Imperium make their stand against the onslaught of Tyranids. In one of the cities, a Magos biologist doing research into the genetic structure of the Tyranids, hoping to craft a biological weapon, has made a breakthrough. Unfortunately, he was unable to transmit his information and was forced to deliver a hard copy to Imperial High Command. Boarding a Storm Raven, he attempted to flee the city, but was shot down by Tyranids. With the tide setting in, the forces of the Imperium need to sally forth from the city in order to recover his data, while also protecting the vital shield generator that protects the city from wider Tyranid incursions.
Welcome guys, this is 6,000 points of Tyranids versus the Imperium. I'll take the mic. Few things we have to go over before we dive in this battle report. We've got some stuff, some special rules, missions. We are rocking only 2 mics between the both of us, so or 3 of us I should say. So bear with us. So while Connor's giving you some nice panoramic shots of this awesome board we're playing on, let's go over a few special rules. You might see them pop up on the screen for you. So for the Imperium, just so you guys have some background knowledge, this is 3,000 points of Grey Knights versus Iron Warriors. Each of them...
Grey Knights and Iron Warriors.
Sorry, Grey Knights and Iron Warriors. Each of them have a Warlord, and they each are starting with 18 command points, so 36 as a total. They cannot use their pool side to side, but with 36 total, they should be good. Each of them will gain 1 command point at the start of the command phase, and they can each use the special strats like rerolls and auto pass morale, things like that. They can each use 1 each phase, things like that. For the Tyranids, I have a 6,000 point army here. We're acting as if 2 players are controlling it, so I have 2 warlords, 4 adaptive physiologies, and I can take a few extra relics for free. Simple as that. I have 36 command points to start. I'm spending a bunch of them on reserves and things like that. And I will gain 2 command points per turn, and I will also be able to use the rerolls and things like that twice per phase just to simulate having 2 players in. We have a lot of reserves, so if you thought that this wasn't a ton of points, there are probably 3,000-ish, 4,000-ish total points in the reserves here. So Grey Knights and Iron Warriors have a lot. We won't go over it through the army specifics greatly because that's going to take way too long. But you can see the Tyranids also have a large amount of reserves coming in, all via Deep Strike, through Lictors or Trigons, pods, everything just for a fun narrative game.
Look at those Gene Stealers.
They are going to be hungry. We do also have, before we dive in, a few other things. We are going to be filming this more as a summary recap at the end of every turn sort of filming style, because if we filmed everything like we normally do, you would watch this battle report for 8 hours or something. It's going to take way too long.
A little too much.
So we're going to do summary recaps, and we will show you important rolls that happen throughout the game, whether it's, you know, Sam's Fellblade firing its 2 mega shots at it, or maybe, I don't know, some key characters are close to death, something like that. We'll show those key rolls.
A couple psychic powers, maybe.
Yeah, maybe some psychic powers. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Tyranids, I will use all of my psychic powers twice to resemble having 2 armies.
Yep.
And then there are specific narrative missions for both of us. So again, you guys will see them on the screen, but for the Tyranids, we have Cut Off the Head, which is I have to slay both of their warlords, and it is Connor's Grandmaster Dread Knight and Sam's Terminator Captain. Maybe I can get some 360s in here, and you guys can see some of those. Okay. For the next one, I have to, as Sam mentioned in the opening narrative, I have to destroy the shield generator in the middle of the table. That is providing an outlying force field, stopping the Tyranids from doing too much damage. So that is acting as a 12 wound vehicle, toughness 7, 3-up save, and a 5-up invuln in shooting. So that gives me some incentive to have to get into it close combat instead of just sitting back with Hive Guard and shooting it to death.
Maybe send Big Boy there in.
Yes, absolutely. Another one that I have is infesting enemy territory. There are 5 objectives marked by the red barrels on the battlefield. The way that works is essentially kind of like deploying scramblers or raising banners. I have to do an action on each of those at the end of one of my movement phases. Each one is worth 2 points. I can only do them once per barrel, so that is essentially 10 points I can earn at the end of the game. And then my final one is to eliminate threats. I have to kill the Fellblade, is 4 points. The Typhon and the Spartan are also worth 3 points apiece.
3 points there, 3 points coming on the field.
There is a universal mission, which I guess I can just say it now, and that is engage every front. So this board, you guys can't see it, but we have divided it up into 9 quadrants instead of 4, and you get a point for being in every quadrant, starting scoring at turn 2 and going until turn 6. This is going to be a fixed 6-turn game just to resemble the amount of models, the models we have going on here. Finally, we have the missions for the Imperium. So very similar, but you know, narrative-wise, we got to change it. They also have a Cut Off the Head. However, we're doing 3 HQs for them. So Swarmlord is worth 5 points. My Hive Tyrant is worth 3 points. And then my Trigon Prime, who's going to kind of be the HQ of the reserves, is going to be worth 2 points.
He's back there.
Then they have Eliminate the Horde as another one. And this is another kill mission. They have to kill each Turvagon, is worth 3 points. And their accompanying 30-man block of Gaunts is worth 2 points. So that's another 10 points that they could potentially gain.
Over there behind that rock.
The next one that they have to do is a send a distress call. Because the Tyranids are here in full force, they cannot get standard communication through Shadow in the Warp. So the Grey Knights have to try really hard to pierce through the Shadow in the Warp and send out a distress call to let the Imperium know they need help here. They have crucial information they have to get out.
We've dedicated this Brotherhood champion just for narrative purposes.
For narrative purposes, he's going to be the one doing it. And to show that if he's up there in that terrain, he gets +1 to cast. The way it works is he needs to get 3 psychic actions done. They're warp charge 6 base, so 5 if he's casting them.
Back to 6 when the
Shadow in the Warp
comes in.
Yep. So he has to do that 3 times. If he does it 3 times, 10 points for him.
Cool.
Finally, the big mission, recover the data here. It is a modified action you have to do. The Imperium, anyone can do it. Infantry characters, not vehicles though. So you can't get I don't know how your Fellblade would get here, or a Rhino, but...
Dread Knight?
Sure, we'll say Dread Knight can do it.
Probably won't be the
Probably
one to do
won't,
it,
but
just it's good to know.
We'll say the Dread Knight can do it.
He's got hands.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a full action they have to perform. You have to be within 1 inch of the wreck, basically, of here. And you have to start the action at the end of your movement phase. And your unit must maintain their position until the start of their next command phase. They can be engaged and they can be fighting in combat, but it's just to resemble that there is one guy working on getting the data out of there while the rest of his squad is holding off the enemy to get there.
Cool.
Should be relatively doable with all the teleporting that you have.
We'll see how strong your line holds here and how much you move up.
That's
That
the
will
thing.
be a
I
big
will
part of it.
probably move up with a lot of my stuff, so you might not have to deal with too much.
Yeah,
but
see.
we'll see. And again, they have the same universal secondary that we are, the engage every fronts. Very simple. The way that all comes out to is a 40 to 40 point total plus the secondaries, which could be a lot, could be a little. That is it. That is all of the missions, all of the summary of the army. We're not going into great detail. And now I think Tyranids are going first to simulate the invasion.
Yeah.
But that's it. Anything else you guys want to say before we dive into this battle report?
I'm just thinking, do we want to go over any of the units at all? I've showed them a bunch, obviously.
If there's some key things you want to point out, why not? You can go over it quickly.
I mean, you can imagine, Sam, do you want to go with your tanks maybe? Just
Yeah.
let them know what they have.
So I don't really have a whole lot of models on the board. I have my Typhon and my Fellblade represents like 1,000 points on their own. Then I've got Dreadnoughts. Perturabo is over there. He is representing a Redemptor Dreadnought. I wanted to put him on the field, and that was the best thing I could think of to represent his toughness and martial prowess and danger level.
Sure.
Otherwise, I've got my Contemptors. The only infantry I have in this game are characters and 20 Terminators that are in that Spartan ready to come in. That represents
With
about,
3 characters.
Yeah, or 4 characters.
4 characters in there with...
A lieutenant, a master of sanctity, a chief apothecary, and my Terminator captain.
all in one tank. That's hilarious.
The chariot, it holds 25 guys.
All right.
So we're going to let those guys come in reserve kind of on their back line sort of thing. Just as
Backfield here.
delayed results or reserves coming in.
He heard there was trouble at the front, and he rolled out in full force to meet it.
He really did.
Anything you want to point out, Connor?
Yeah, so for me, I've just got... This is a full squad of paladins. They have 4 side cannons. Not exactly WYSIWYG, but that's okay.
It's pretty close.
Pretty close. I've got an apothecary and Drago behind him. Land Raider has Crow and 5 purifiers. I've got a Rhino with 2 strike guys coming in. Rhino Razorback with 1 strike squad coming in. These are both... Actually, no. This is my Grandmaster. That's a regular Dread Knight. Then I have another Grandmaster from a different Brotherhood dropping in as well.
So what are your 2 brotherhoods?
I have Rapiers from my big Brotherhood. So 3 of my strike squads and my interceptors will be using the extra mortal wounds.
Yep.
And then the other one, which is this Grandmaster Dread Knight and this strike squad, is the Blades of Victory, which means their psychic power is they get to reroll charges.
Okay, very nice.
So I did that because they're deep striking in or coming in reserve, so I want them to get
Makes sense. Yeah.
into combat quickly.
Any
Otherwise, not too much else.
Yeah, a few things I'll point out. I have 4 adaptive physiologies
Because it's 2 Tyranid
because 2
armies.
Tyranid armies. So the way it works is my 2 hero duels, my Scythe and my Barbed, are going to have the Dermic Symbiosis. Then for my next one, we have it on my Trigon Prime. We'll also have Dermic Symbiosis,
Which one's the prime? Open mouth or closed mouth?
the closed mouth.
So this is the Trigon prime
Yep.
right there.
And then the final adaptive physiology is on the Haruspex. I'm going for fun here. He has got the accelerated digestion for maximum regenning per turn.
And we actually, our most recent video, maybe not after this comes out, but one of our more recent videos
Yeah.
is about the higher specs and the toxic.
Talks about them. So they're going to pop in. Technically, FAQ rules, there's a weird interaction with big monsters coming out of drop pods. We're going to bypass that rule for this game just because otherwise it wouldn't work out.
Let's have fun with this.
Yeah,
game.
we're having fun.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got wrapped in. We will come back to you sometime at the middle end, somewhere in Tyranids Turn 1. sit back, relax, and let's get into this war zone.
Yeah.
Turn 1 for the Tyranids. It's been just more of an advancing turn. As you can see, pretty much everything zoomed the way up the board. You might notice that something is missing.
Where is that thing?
Oh, look. He sailed in there. So, quick overview of the Psychic phase and the Shooting phase. Psychic phase, I put Psychic powers everywhere. He had got Onslaught, Feel No Pain, so Catalyst. He has Behemoth, Unstoppable
charges.
Hunger.
Yep.
No, he gets a reroll
Wound.
+1 to wound.
Nice.
+1 to wound.
Okay.
I got a smite off on the Zoanthropes and did 4 more wounds to the Land Raider.
Soften it up for him.
And then shooting wise, the Hive Guard took 3 wounds off of the Dread Knight.
Bam. So he's down to 10.
Down to 10. The Exocrine dropped 1 Paladin.
Now we should mention that I just burned 5 CP to make it so that you killed only 1.
Only 1. I probably would have killed maybe 3 or so.
I did 3 for Transhuman and 2 for the Stave to give them a 4-up Invone.
Yeah, so that's nice. Yep, the Barbed Hero duel, he took his first shots ever and did 3 wounds to the Relic Contemptor with the Volkites there. So
Lucky combination of hiding behind a tree, his armor save, and the fact that he has a 6-up Feel No Pain. And he
Absolutely.
reduces damage.
reducing damage by 1 is big.
Hive Tyrant attempted another Catalyst, right?
He did try another Catalyst to put it onto the Barbed Hero duel, and your Relic,
Sanctic Shard from the Paragon here.
he easily denied that. He rolled like an 11.
Yep.
You would have actually denied it without the Shard.
Well, let's pretend that the Shard did something.
But the Shard,
The Shard's cool.
right? Because you get +1 to deny.
True.
Yeah, so
I
you would
forget.
have done it anyway. But still,
Still.
unfortunately, so no onslaught or no
Catalyst
there.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's a very simple move forward. We came through, but we want to show the hero duel
Yeah, let's see it.
smashing against. Let me get some dice. I should have had these ready. Apologies. Let's go right in the middle here.
Sam's going to take the camera here, guys.
So we have 6 attacks. I am +1 to wound, so I am wounding on 2s. And I have spent the 1 command point for Unstoppable Hunger, or Voracious Appetite, so I reroll all failed wound rolls.
So it's +1 to wound and reroll wounds?
Yes. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
I have a feeling this is not going to end well for the Land Raider.
One can hope. All right, so 2 1s rerolling, Considing Talons. They all go through.
Great hits.
And now we're winning on 2s. No, 3. 2s.
2s re-rolling.
Reroll that 1.
Jeez.
Oh, I still got a 1.
I think you'll be okay.
So that is 5 of them at -3.
So he has a 5-up save. And
Yeah,
his
he
damage
does.
what?
D3 +3.
Wow. I don't see this going well. We're right here. 5s. Give me 3 5s.
Oh my gosh.
So Craig has to roll perfectly to...
I can do it. I can. That's
kill.
right. I rolled not perfectly.
Wow.
You know, this is not good. You know what this calls for? 3 CP.
Oh, to
We're gonna fight again. I had 24 of them.
Wow.
You're down to what?
So that's
6 wounds?
4 each.
Yeah.
So, yeah, down to 6 here.
I lost a die.
Wow.
Where did it go? You know what
It's
we
right
need
there.
to get? Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Stumpy was hiding it. All right, let's
Stumpy.
do this again.
So 3 CP for this, huh?
Yeah. all
Quite the
4
hits.
pluses.
Yeah.
Reroll them wounds. Okay, that's
All
6 of them
wounds.
again. It's a bit overkill, but I need that Land Raider cracked.
Let's see the same thing. I won't even survive if I do it just as good, but here we go. 5s.
Why
Got
couldn't you do
2.
that the first time? All right,
So that's 4 through.
just for the fun, what is it? So it's 6 plus
It's dead.
16 plus 4, 20 wounds. Why couldn't I do this?
So you could have done 20
I could have done the
the
first
first
time. 20 wounds.
6 plus it explodes.
Does it explode?
No. I'm glad
Almost.
it doesn't explode.
Now roll 1 die for every model inside.
Oh. So
So just roll 6 dice. You allocate them how you please.
Oh, right. So 6 is mortal wound?
No, they just die.
Just die?
On ones, a model just dies.
From every tank when it explodes?
Yeah. Well, just when it's wrecked. Yep.
Dang, okay. None.
All right, you're fine. So that's it for Tyranids Turn 1. He'll pile out. He doesn't get to fight or anything, but he'll pile out, and we will come back to you some point in the turn 2 for the Imperium.
All right, you guys. So the end of our movement, turn 1. We are essentially not moving up like Craig. We're defending. We are pulling some stuff over here to try to deal with this guy. We have the Dreadnought, who looks a little different than a Dreadnought.
Perturabo masquerading as a Dreadnought.
Exactly. I shifted this stuff over. I put the little squads, they get out of the Land Raider. Put the little squads in front of Crow and the Dread Knights to try to screen them for this. Hopefully they are able to do that. Otherwise, I mean, what else did we move? We moved your Dreadnought up over
Dreadnought's
there.
moved up. Otherwise, I'm keeping that one back behind the forest so he gets the saves for shooting. He's got a 45-inch range on his gun, so he can shoot back as well.
I kept the Paladins, Apothecary, and Drago in the same spot because, I mean, Craig's coming to us, and I want them kind of in the middle there. And the plan is that Dread Knight is actually going to Gate of Infinity over here to support murdering this guy.
Yeah. Oh, and the Typhon moved up as well. It's unfortunately, in older editions, it had a rule where if it stood still, it got 48 inches on its main gun. It no longer has that rule, and 24 inches does not get you a whole lot. So I'm moving him up, and he's still out of range, but things are coming closer.
He'll be completely in range next turn.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for all of our movement. It was like 3 things, but we wanted to go over it. So we're on to Psychic now. Okay, so...
Yeah, take it away. I've got no Psychic. I have no skin in this game.
We only have a couple important psychic powers.
Yep, there's just a couple.
So we'll just show you the couple important ones.
So Sam, will you burn that CP? I'm down to 8 here. Yep. I'm using Psychic Channeling on Drago so that every Psychic test he does, he rolls 3d6 and takes the 2 highest, obviously.
Okay.
So Drago is going to cast Gate of Infinity. I believe it's Warp Charge 7. Let's find out for sure. Gate of Infinity is Warp Charge 7. Here we go. He's going to gate the Dread Knight right there, the regular one. Boop. He fails. Do you want
to reroll that?
Should probably burn a CP again. So I'm down to 7. Here we go, Drago. He gets it. On a 7.
All right. I have a deny.
Looks like he denied it. Okay.
This is a 10.
And now we're going to do, I've got Sanctuary and Warp Shaping. So we're actually going to do this. We'll do Warp Shaping. It's important. It's a Warp Charge 4, so I auto pass actually. With a 4 exactly. Draco, come on.
You are not rolling hot.
Not on these so far. Do you have another deny?
Nope.
Okay, so we're in the Tide of Convergence now. And we do have a couple more. I don't know if we want to film all of them.
Anything else that's crucial?
I mean, this. Am I within 18 here? That's the question.
What is this one?
This is Empiric Amplification. Oh, I'm not within it. Yes, I am. Thank God.
All right.
So, this is also Warp Charge 7, I believe. This is the +1 damage to Psi and Nemesis weapons.
All right.
So it is a big deal. Broomp. He fails. Unfortunately, we don't have the +1 anymore in Grey Knights.
No. So we'll finish up the rest of the psychic phase, and we'll get into shooting, and we'll get back to you guys later when we resolve more things.
Yep. Okay, guys, so we're back here, almost at the end of our shooting phase. We just need to shoot the Fellblade still. This guy is down to 6 wounds. I do have his movement on from Crow right there. Just a little side note. We also damaged some Carnify, Vexes, however you say it. 2 wounds on that one right in front of you. 6 wounds on that guy that's in front over there.
That's how many are left.
That's how many wounds are left, correct. Then we have my Paladins. They shot the Hormagaunts that were there. There's 1 guy left. Drago killed 2. The Dread Knight right there also killed a bunch. So they've been pretty reduced. Sam with his, which tank was it that killed the
Oh, it was the Contemptor Dreadnought with the Twin Volkite and the Cyclone Missile Launcher.
So he killed the Malinthrope, which was behind the Gaunts. And you did some wounds over there with your other Dreadnought.
Yep, he shot at the other one hiding in the forest, shot at the Hierodule and did just 3 wounds to it.
Just 3 wounds there, but it's a nice start. So that's pretty much it. I shot some Storm Bolters. I think I didn't do any damage at the Storm Bolters here. But there's various shooting on this guy, and now do we want to just go for it?
Yeah, so we saved the best for last. I have divvied out the shooting for my Fellblade. He is going to be firing one of his quad las cannons and his Demolisher cannon at that Hierodule. He is going to be firing his Fellblade Accelerator cannon. Gotta actually move it. At the Tyrannifex downrange, he's going to be firing like the 2 solid AP shots that can do 12 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And then the other quad las cannon is going into that leading Carnifex. And then the Stormbolter, I almost forgot, is also going into the Hierodule.
Stormbolter's right there on the
Yep,
top.
and it also, it moves. There we go. We got Kung Fu action.
What should we start with here, Sam?
I'm gonna start with the Demolisher cannon, so that's D6 shots.
All right.
And it does 1 shot.
You got command points.
I have 6 command points. I should have mentioned that. I took an absolutely insane amount of extra relics and warlord traits and detachments
That might be worth
and relics.
a reroll, though.
I will. Why not? All right. 5 shots.
There's a big shot.
Okay. Nice Delta Rune joke. Okay, so here's the Demolisher cannon. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Oh, 1 miss.
Very nice.
And then I just need to confirm one thing real quick. The Demolisher cannon is strength 10, AP minus 3.
Big shot.
3s.
3s to wound. So 2 wounds. AP and AP minus 4 because we're in Devastator Doctrine.
5 up invo and save.
Ooh!
Failed.
What's the damage on these?
Damage is a D6.
You have 4 las cannon shots coming too.
Yeah.
That was declared.
I'll spend the 1 command point and try to reroll one of these.
Okay.
Get a new dice because that's how it works. Oh, I saw it
Almost
there.
had
All
it.
right.
What's the damage?
9.
Oh, you
Nice
probably
roll.
got him.
Yep.
But let's see if I can make some nice 5-ups for once here.
Even if we overkill, I think it was necessary.
I think it was worth it.
So I need to make 4 of these.
Okay.
Not a single one.
Wow.
Does he explode? He does not. That is side Hierodule slain. I don't know. He distracted some shooting.
Took a bunch of shots.
Yeah.
Took a bunch of shots.
It was nice. We saved the Fellblade for last. We wanted to see if we couldn't kill him with any other shooting, but it came down. We had to waste shots from the Fellblade, which is probably a good thing for Craig. And again, that's 1 bank of quad las cannons that's not going to get to shoot this turn.
Yep.
Speaking of quad las cannons, let's go with that into the Carnifex. So these hit on 3s as well. All hit?
4s. They hit on 4s.
Oh,
-1 to
that's
hit.
right.
Yep.
Yep. So 2 miss. Wounding you on 3s though.
Yes.
1 wound. At AP minus 1 additional, so 4.
You go right through them. Damage. Need a 6.
Nope.
No,
4
he's
damage.
down to 2.
Still nice, though.
Oh my goodness.
What?
The Stormbolter was wasted. I didn't get to shoot the
The mighty
Stormbolter.
Stormbolter. Oh no.
Okay, well, speaking of mighty, let's go with the Fellblade Accelerator Cannon now. So for those of you who know the lore, this is basically an Imperial Railgun. So it is a 72-inch range. It has the option to fire AE or HE shells. The AE shells, which I'm firing right now, are heavy 2, strength 14, AP minus 4, flat 6 damage. Woo! But only 2 shots though, so let's see if I hit.
Oh boy.
I do. Whew.
Oh no. 3
All right.
to wound.
Yes!
AP minus 4.
AP minus 4.
That goes right through him. That's 12 damage chunked
Yep.
off of him.
How many wounds does he have?
14. So he's down to 2.
Nice hit, Sam.
Yep. So that's
He's bracketed.
Oh, he's very
That's-
bracketed.
that's-
very bracketed.
that's the majesty of Great Crusade era Space Marine technology.
Yes, it is.
So
Now I think this might be the end of our turn.
yes,
No charges.
no charges because
You're not within 12 here.
we had Perturabo moved up as another contingency just in case for some reason it didn't die, but yeah, everything's kind of been shot out of range.
Yeah, no charges for us. Like, I'm not within 12 here. That would be the only not within 12 there. All right, guys. I believe that is the end of our turn 1.
Yep. So that was a nice shooting phase. I like it when things die.
Seriously.
Solid first turn for you guys. Well, we'll get into Tyranids Turn 2 where all the reserves come in. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's see.
So it is Tyranids Turn 2. Almost all of the reserves have arrived. If you want to pan over, lots of monsters showing up everywhere. We've got Gene Stealers, we've got Lictors, we got Trigons and Molochs and Toxicrins and Aharosphex came in the corner. One thing we haven't rolled for yet, we've got to go back part of the movement phase to see it, was I have to do the Moloch damage. And so that'll be some mortal wounds potentially onto the models over there. And then, yeah. Psychic phase, not too much happened. I put Unstoppable Hunger onto the Gene Stealers back there. And I put Feel No Pain onto the Zoanthropes. Otherwise, Connor denied most of everything that happened. Or nothing was in range. I did, technically, I shuffled the Hive Guard up and I used Onslaught on them so they could ignore the penalty. That's it. Oh, and I moved the Exocrine up, so now I'm in range of both of these units.
Gotcha.
I will have to spend 1 CP to do the shooting and whatever shenanigans, but yeah, that's it. So we're gonna go, let's just roll the damage over here. I'll come over here.
Sure.
And the Purifiers will take, spend 1 command point. So I will go down to 20 of my 19, and this increases what I need, or decreases what I need on the die roll. So the Purifiers will take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay. Should I just do
Yeah, you roll for your
rapid
mortal
fire
wound
so I get
ignoring.
5 ups, ignores.
Okay, so
one
one
guy
will die.
dies. Okay.
Crow will take 3 mortal wounds.
All right. And let's see. 5s. Nope. 3 wounds.
And the Redemptor Dreadnought will take 1, goes up, so D3 mortal wounds, which will be 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Sam some dice. 6s to ignore these ones.
Ignores.
Okay,
Nice.
so he's down to 2.
Cool.
That is it. We just wanted to show you all of the reserves because it really is a lot of what my army is now on the table. And we'll go into some shooting and combat, all the good stuff, and get back to you. End almost of turn 2 for the Tyranids. It's been quite a slugfest going on right now. So you guys already saw our reserves, so we don't have to pan through too much. But some charges. He came in, smashed up that Dreadnought there relatively easily, thankfully.
Yep.
This guy, get that die out of there. He's fine.
Dreadnight's dead.
Dreadnought did die from a lot of shooting thanks to the Hero Duel and all of the Hive Guard. We killed a couple Paladins, so that was great. The Gene Stealers, they charged up, killed a few, only a few were in range, so nothing too crazy there. I failed a lot of charges over here with the Gene Stealers and the Broodlord, the Toxicrine, one of the Carnifexes. A lot of them failed their charges, even with the rerolls from being Behemoth. But 2 Carnifexes did make it in here. We did kill a lot of Strike Squad, but they were able to fight back and chop off. There's only 2 wounds left on each of them, so wasn't too concerned, or surprised, I should say. But we have the 1 combat left, and that is the Trigon Prime.
Lictor failed.
Lictor failed, of course. Lictor
Yeah.
failed. The Trigon Prime is going to try to do as much damage this turn to that Fellblade as possible. There's potential. I am hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. I am wounding on 5s and 6s, but I'm rerolling all my failed wound rolls with the Voracious Appetite And if I need to, which I probably will, I can spend 3 CP to fight again. So a lot of attacks coming in. We're going to see what happens. Otherwise, it's kind of a slugfest. We've got reserves coming in for the rest of them very soon. But for, oh, yeah. And we'll be right back. Ah, food! Let the combat commence. I have 7 attacks going into the Fellblade. At least for my first round.
Oof.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's what we like to see.
Good hit.
Okay, 6.
Okay.
Wounding on 5s and 6s. Rerolling everything. We're looking for some good 6s. Okay, well there's 2 wounds so far. That's cocked. Okay, we got 4 wounds.
4 wounds?
Do 3 of them separately, then 1.
All right, and that's 5 ups?
Yep, 5 ups.
Make none of them.
Okay, and then the last one?
I make it.
Okay, well that was the higher damage one. So 3d6 damage. I'm gonna spend a command point to reroll this one. That is 14 wounds.
A lot of wounds. Could have been worse though.
Well, and I still get to feel no pain these.
Yes,
Oh, you feel no pain on your tank.
he does.
Weird.
That's the beauty of Iron Warriors.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
guess.
feeling pain on everything.
Wow, cool.
6 up though.
Still, something. So Craig used a nice chunk of, I don't like them.
That's okay.
All right, let's see how many of these I ignore.
Nice.
Just 2.
Just 2, so down 12 wounds.
Yep.
Alright, so now you get to hit back first,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna swing again.
Yeah, and so I checked. The Fellblade has Shock Assault.
Okay.
Funny.
Yep.
How many attacks do you have?
That's a good question, actually. I'm not used to... All right.
Good.
So 7 attacks, hitting on 5s.
Ooh,
Nice hit.
3 hits, and then this thing is Strength 8.
Swinging on 3s. T6.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. AP.
Minus 2.
Alright, well 5 ups either way. We do shrug 1. What's
And
the
it
damage?
does D3 damage.
Oh, okay.
So 2 damage.
2 damage. Alright, so I am down to 10 wounds there. But we're going to fight again. So 3 CP. Here we go. Oop, not. Oh,
That's a hit.
that is a full house. Now let's see that on the wounds again.
Wow, you just traded off full hits for full misses.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. 1.
Ha!
Only 1.
All right, so 5 up. And he's
Damn.
fine. Yes!
Oh, went from 12 wounds to none.
That was a crazy combat.
Yeah, that's why you see they've got the veteran crosses on their shoulders. They know how to handle themselves in a giant monster fight.
So this thing's down how many wounds?
It's down 12.
12.
Down 12 and
So
he's
it's-
down 2.
Yep,
Okay.
You're down to 14 wounds?
14 wounds.
Greg did
So he's
nice
still,
CP on that.
he is at his top bracket still, because second bracket is 13 to 7.
Yep.
So,
Man, I could have had him there.
I thought you were going to kill him.
I thought I had a chance. All right. Well, we're going to add up some secondary points or scoring points, and then you guys will come back and see us in Grey Knights and Iron Warriors, turn 2.
yep.
All right, so once again, almost at the end of our shooting phase. We're just going to do a little recap. We got Stormbolters. All of this Grandmaster Dread Knight went into the Hive Guard. I killed almost 4, but 3 of them. Then we've got Paladins. Went all into the Warriors. They killed 3, sort of almost 4, which is nice. A little misfire on the Dread here. That's okay. Hive Tyrant's still alive. I did a bunch of Stormbolters from these guys. Shot the pod. Pod is dead.
Yep.
I did Stormbolters over here to kill a bunch of the Gene Stealers from the tanks. This little strike squad here.
Yeah, you killed 13 of them, so that's pretty good.
It's pretty good for Stormbolters. And that's, oh yeah.
Oh, and in the corner over there, you might notice a distinct lack of Gene Stealers.
Yeah, Sam's Terminators hopped on and just nuked everything off that corner of the map.
Yep.
So,
And then the Perturabo masquerading as a Redemptor Dreadnought killed the Broodlord, and then the Spartan, which also hopped on, killed the Lictor. So that back flank has been secured.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's kind of scary now. So we do still have a little bit of shooting left that Sam is going to go through. He's got 2 of his big super heavies left to shoot.
I've saved the best for last. So I'm going to go first now with my Typhon, shooting into the Hierodule.
You're doing everything?
Everything. So it's got 2 las cannons and the Dreadhammer siege cannon. So I'm just going to do the easy shooting first. 2 las cannons.
Okay.
1 hit.
Okay.
No wounds. All right. Now for the big shooting, the swingy shooting. The problem with the Typhon. Its Dreadhammer siege cannon is 2d6 shots. So let's see how good we can do.
Snake eyes.
Nope. 6 shots.
Okay.
Okay. 1 under average.
And so then that is going to be strength 10, AP minus 4, flat 3 damage.
Okay. Well, you can't kill me.
Hopefully bracket.
Yep.
Actually, at 15 wounds, you have 5 shots?
6 shots.
6. Okay, you can't kill me.
All right, well, we have to hit first. So hitting on 3s again.
Okay.
2 miss.
Average.
And then 10 to toughness.
8.
8, so 3s to wound. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, so that's AP minus 4, though.
5 up in bone. Okay. That's just 3 damage clocked off of him. He's down to 12.
Okay, oh well.
It's okay.
Woo! Okay, and then...
We've got the Typhon. Or not the Typhon, the Fellblade, I'm sorry. I'm getting my super heavies all mixed up. But because he is engaged in close combat, he is going to fire all of his weapons into the Trigon Prime. So I'm going to start with the quad las cannons, and because these are heavy weapons, they're shooting at a -1 penalty.
Correct.
So these are all going to be hitting on 4s.
Wow.
Okay.
Didn't matter about the -1.
Yeah. So that was 2 miss, and that's wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Wow.
3 wounds
3 wounds.
at AP minus 3.
5 ups. 2 go through.
Okay, and then that is going to be 7 damage.
Down to 3.
All right, then I'm gonna go next with, you know what, why not? Soften them up with the Stormbolter.
Oh.
And we are in Tactical Doctrine now, so these are a mean AP minus 1.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, 1 hit.
2 hits. That's not a heavy weapon.
That's right, you're right.
Thank you.
No, nothing.
Okay.
All right, then the big stuff, the big shot.
Accelerated autocannon.
The Fellblade Accelerator Cannon. So these, I can't shoot the blast one, so I'm shooting the 2 heavy shots, hitting on 4s. Ooh, I'm gonna command point that.
Oh my.
I saw the 6. Okay.
I saw the 6.
All right, so that's actually everything
That's
that
everything.
the Fellblade can shoot, but you are knocked down to 3 wounds, and he can still fight in close combat, and I've still got my Dreadnought to go in, so I'm not worried yet.
That's true. You're pretty good there.
Yep,
Is that it for the shooting?
That's it for the shooting.
I think. So that was
For our shooting phase?
that was a brutal shooting phase. The heavy bolters, or the storm bolters, blazed, and many Tyranids perished.
I probably last 500-600 points.
From
6,
Stormbolters,
maybe
right?
7. 600 to 700 points of models from Storm Bolters.
All right.
That is insane. So then I guess we'll deal out your combats, and we might give you a recap at the end of the turn just to see what happens.
Sure.
Oh, okay. So bottom of turn 2, that was a heck of a turn. A lot of stuff happened, and a lot of things died.
A lot of carnage.
Yeah, I think it was really important for us because, as you can see from the panoramas, there's a lot less orange in our back line than there was at the beginning of our turn. So we've done a really good job of basically eliminating all of the major threats that Craig had seeded into our back line with, a couple exceptions.
They're weakened, though.
They're very weakened. He's got 1 wound left. He's got 5.
Yep.
And then those guys are tied up and won't last a turn. And then the only real big thing that I'm scared of is this Hierodule back here. My Typhon was unable to do really anything to it.
It was.
Which the The Dreadhammer cannon is really scary on paper, but the inherent problem with it is that it's heavy 2d6, so it's very swingy.
Yep.
But that being said, the Fellblade continues to be my MVP because it has done so much damage to so many things. Even with a -1 to hit, it basically killed that Trigon Prime on its own. Then Perturabo, aka Redemptor Dreadnought, came in and squeezed its last 3 wounds out, and then it exploded. And then you know, not wanting to be done out in the melee, it just backed up and ran over the Lictor with its crushing tracks. So it's properly blooded at range and in close combat.
Yeah. For me, we got a charge here into the Turvagon. We didn't do too many wounds to it, but I'm so glad we got into combat with it. Hive Tyrant here got charged. That was a long bomb charge for my interceptors. They did 11 out of its 12 wounds. Cannot complain. And we have a little 5-man strike squad there. There's only 2 left, but they did, I believe, 8 wounds on that guy. Very nice. Brotherhood Champion here killed even more Gene Stealers. Sam rolled for my Razorback and killed another Gene Stealer.
Which I think is a first. I don't think I've ever killed anything in close combat with a Rhino or a Razorback.
I don't think I have either. And the only other thing that I charged was the Moloch with Crow and his 2 Purifier buddies who are left. And Crow just barely finished it off, but Crow might be my MVP so far. We'll have to see.
And your Grandmaster.
And my Warlord Grandmaster, he charged Old One Eye's final Carnifex bodyguard and destroyed him. So I know he'll die this turn most likely, but he has a 3-up invuln still, and I wanted to push up a little bit now. Yeah.
Keep the Carnifexes back a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah, a little bit. So that's it for our turn 2. It was a intense turn.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring on secondaries, but it was pretty much do or die. We had to deal with a lot of the threats that were popping up. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to win it. So happy with the way things turned out.
All right, we'll get back to you guys in the Tyranid Turn 3. All right, so we are here midway through Tyranid Turn 3. A lot of action has happened. Some psychic. We haven't showed them anything yet, right?
No.
You haven't seen anything. All right, so we'll give you a little bit of recap before we go into the final combats. Some shooting happened, and what really was the shooting, we killed the Purifiers here. We were able to psychically kill the Grandmaster there, so that's some points there. We were killed 2 more Paladins, so some damage. And we nuked a strike squad with the Hero Duel. Unfortunately, the Hero Duel failed his 7-inch charge.
He got a reroll on it too.
He gets his reroll and he failed it.
Twice.
So that's not good because now he's a sitting duck and there's a lot of those interceptors still alive. Some other things happened over here. We fell back with the Turvagon. We wanted to protect the Turvagon, so we fell back and we moved up the Gaunts and then we shot and killed 1. So, you know, something, but we got to protect our Turvagon. And then I don't know if there's too much else that happened. I whiffed something really bad. What was the roll that I whiffed pretty bad?
I mean, the charge.
The charge rolls was a lot of it. Yeah, otherwise it's not too bad. We are going to show a couple combats because we realized we haven't shown many and this is going a little quicker than we expected.
Yeah.
So we have the good old Toxicrin is in combat over here against the Redemptor.
Oh, that one.
So we're going to go. I have 6 attacks. I am hitting on 4s because, well, I'm bracketed. And I'm wounding on 5s and 6s because I am bracketed. And I get a reroll failed wound rolls. So we'll just go for it. Hitting on 4s. That is average. So I can't complain. We're going to wound you on 5s and 6s. Rerolling. Yes. Rerolling. Okay, 2. AP -2.
All right, here we go. AP -2. Makes 1.
Makes 1. D3 damage. 1. And you're 6 up to ignore. Well, that was, you know, that was something.
So 1 wound?
One wound there.
Down to 12. I can't even get in between his tentacles.
Gotcha.
Then their last combat we have to show you, well, we can show you all of it, but the last big one that I charged is going to be my Lictor is going for gold and trying to kill the Brotherhood Champion.
It's very possible.
It's very possible. I'm going to go all 4 of his attacks on the Grasping Talons.
Okay.
So we need 2s to hit. They all hit. And we need 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Connor, you have 2 3-up saves. You need to make them both. Ooh.
I made 1.
All right. Well, he's down to 2 wounds.
Down to 2.
And then Connor will get to fight back in 2 spots before I get to continue fighting.
Right. And my Dreadnought gets to go.
Yeah, your Dreadnought also gets to go.
What do we want to do first? Doesn't matter.
I guess technically you have to pick which one. You guys got to contemplate.
Do you have, how many command points do you have left?
I have 1. I can't.
Oh.
It's my turn. I can't interrupt.
So I'll get to fight
I say
for
we'll just
you.
go down the line then.
Down here?
Yep.
Okay. So I've got.
Well, you only get to pick 1 target you get to fight with.
Yeah.
And then I get to go back again.
With what?
I got Gene Stealers and I got the Haruspex.
Gene Stealers are scary though. No, you're right. Let's do the higher specs because there's a chance I kill it.
Yeah, you could.
I still have Hammer Hand, so if I roll really well,
Yep.
I get 1 extra attack with the Justicar. No, wrong choice.
Oh no.
Definitely the wrong choice. So 5s and 6s, re-rolling. Triple 1.
Ooh. Nothing.
Nothing.
Very different from last turn. So now the Gene Stealers will get to go. On to the Brother Captain Champion. Brotherhood Champion.
The fighting guy.
3, 6, 9, 12 attacks with the 4 of them. These are Rending Claws. They hit pretty dang well.
Got a feeling he's gone.
That's not your wound roll.
I need this again on the wound roll. You know what psychic power I've been forgetting? My +1 to wound. I don't think I've been using it too much.
Use it turn 1.
We do get 4 saves at -1. So 4 3-ups. I guess I haven't been in combat too much to use it.
4 3-ups. He's alive.
So
With a wound.
I'm gonna spend 1 command point.
Oh.
Implant attack. On a 2+, you take a mortal wound.
Oh, gotcha.
Unfortunately, because I do this, I won't be able to gain command points back. But on a 2+, Connor has a 5+ to save him.
Nope.
No?
He just died.
He is gone. We slay the Brotherhood Champion.
My cheapest unit in the entire codex. There we go.
Okay, that's important because that's the guy who gives them +1 to cast, and you still have to do that psychic power 1 more time.
Oh, I can do it 1 more time, I think.
Hopefully, for your sake. Now, I do have 1 more combat. I have my Hungry Hippo in the corner. We have 43 attacks. Not 43, that would be wicked.
That'd be
4 D3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 under average. I have no command points to re-roll or do anything. Looking for 4s. We get 3. We need 2s to wound. No, I'm bracketed big time. We need 3s to wound. 3 wounds, AP -2.
3 wounds at AP -2, so 5s. Bloop. None.
Okay, so D3 damage apiece.
Probably
So,
kill him.
so the first one will do 3, and the next 2 will kill him. So because I killed 3 models, or 2 models,
2 models.
I will get 1 wound back for the Haruspex special rule, and I will gain 2 wounds back for the accelerated digestion, so he will go back up to 8 wounds.
Nice.
Yeah, 8 wounds.
Cool.
So all in all, that was a semi-successful...
Oh, hey, I still get to fight back with my Dreadnought.
Oh yeah, you
Dreadnought.
can fight back. You can go.
Do it.
Go.
Okay. He only gets 4 attacks, but these are weapon skill 3 at strength 14.
Nice.
Right.
Ouch.
And toughness.
7.
All right. Ooh, I'm gonna reroll one of these.
How many
Okay.
command points do you have left?
You still got a lot. Down to 4.
More than you.
Well, okay.
True.
Ah.
That's what you get for
Down to
being mean.
4.
AP -4.
3.
3, I guess 6 up save. No. Does D3 +3 damage.
2.
5 total. So I'm down to 1 wound. Now, I did take 5 wounds.
Lots of weakened monsters here. They're not dying, though.
I did take 5 wounds. So for every 6, you take a mortal wound. None. And now it's the end of the fight phase. So on a 6, you also take a mortal wound. Oh, I saw it there for a split second. Well, that's the Toxicrin special rules being absolutely useless. But, so that's it for Tyranids Turn 3.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better that I killed
most of the Grey Knights,
the
honestly.
strike squads in the corners, and I got that Brotherhood champion. I feel, or captain, no, champion.
Champion.
I got it. I feel okay. I'm just worried that now this Fellblade is going to turn around and nuke what little I have left, and that's gonna hurt too. My Hive Tyrant's not looking too pretty.
1 wound. He has 8 wounds now?
He has 8 wounds now. He gained 3.
It's cool. There you go.
So it'll be interesting. I don't know what I will do. I spent my last command point, so I'm out there. Ah, man, decisions. I do get some pile-ins or some consolidations, so I will minorly touch those. So he's going to just consolidate like so. And these guys are actually going to not consolidate into combat with you, but get close.
Okay.
So we're not within engagement range, but we're getting... Oh, wait. You were still in the Land Raider. Or the...
Yep. They're in combat.
So
with
they're
the
there.
Razorback.
They will consolidate this way, I guess.
Cool.
All right. So that is it for Tyranids Turn 3. We still got a lot of time left in the game.
We do.
There's a lot of elite stuff left. Sam has still got 3 very expensive tanks, 3 very expensive dreadnoughts, and a big block of Terminators in the corner. I got a lot of Gaunts left, and I still have Swarmy and the Zoanthropes, which can deal a lot of damage, and the Exocrine, which can deal a lot of damage.
Grey Knights are falling out of this, but I mean, we always knew I was going to be taking the damage initially.
I think this turn 3 will kind of show light on what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
If Sam can deal a lot of big punches, then it's probably going to look like they're going to clean up this game. But if they don't kill as much as we think they're going to, Tyranids might have a chance to claw their way back in. So we'll come back to you guys in the Imperium Turn 3. Shooting phase for the Imperium Turn 3. This is it's been quite a damaging phase so far, but we're gonna show off a little bit extra shooting just because we're getting into the game. So we've got the super heavies left to shoot. 1, 2, and 3. And we've got the Grandmaster Dread Knight in the corner who also has to shoot. Otherwise, the damage has been done. Oh, and a Daredale.
Yep.
And a Daredale. So I will take it away, or let Connor and Sam take it away.
Yeah. So
ahead.
all I did this turn in shooting was some wounds to the Lictor. Shot him, didn't do it. Oh, actually, I killed the Hive Tyrant there with my Storm Bolters. I killed a bunch of more warriors with my Paladins and Drago.
Did you shoot with the heavy bolter?
I forgot to shoot with the heavy bolter. Should we just do
Yeah,
it?
you can do that right now.
Just
3 shots?
6 shots. It's a
twin
twin.
heavy bolter.
Minus
Twin
1 to
heavy
hit.
bolter, 4s. We got half. And 3 wounds. Thank you, Sam. I knew I forgot something.
2 die.
Okay, so we killed 2 Genestealers with the Razorback. And the only other one is I got my strike squads here to kill basically 3 wounds off the Hive Guard, kill another one. And should I do this?
Go for it.
So we've got the Gatling Silencer. This is going to the Hive Guard. I'm just sick of them. And from years of playing against them.
Yeah.
We got 2s. He does not get his own rerolls. It's okay. And it is 4s, because he's strength 5. Nice. So, got 5 wounds at AP minus 1.
Okay.
Zook.
I fail 3 of them. These are 1 damage, so that will kill another one and leave that one on a wound.
And I declared everything into them, so I will finish him with the Silencer.
Wait, that was 2. Those are the Psy Cannon?
Sorry, this is going to be the Psy Cannon.
Oh, okay.
That was the Silencer, and we have 3s. Wow. He's going to be toast.
Yeah,
And he's dead.
all right.
So, the Hive Guard are dead. That's the first time in so long that I've killed them.
Yeah, it's very rare you ever get yourself into a position where you can kill a whole unit of them.
Very rare. So that's it for me. We have Sam's left.
Yep, I've got a couple units left to shoot with. So I moved the Spartan over here to pick up the Death Star unit I had back here. And then I realized I had a clear line of sight with its quad las cannons at that Gribbly beast. So I am just going to fire 8 las cannons downrange and hope I kill it.
I hope you kill it, man. If not, I will finish it.
So I will just roll. Oh, over here. Oh,
It's okay. Still get a nice chunk if we roll well here.
and then that's wounding on 3s.
Yes.
Good
2
lord.
wounds. That's fine.
AP minus 3.
Okay, 6 up.
Sixes. Nice. 2 wounds.
Oh, yes. No.
It's fine. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
waste your CP.
Right.
I have all that
forgot.
close combat.
You can kill it in close combat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just. It's been a long hard night. My mind's failing me.
Oh, he's gonna die. Yeah.
Awesome. And then so that's taken care of. I'm going to move to my Deradeo. He is just going to fire his missile launchers into the zoanthropes, his autocannons into Old One Eye, and then actually his heavy bolters
Nice.
into the Lictor.
Good call.
Yep.
Remember, you are -1 to hit the zoanthropes and Old One Eye.
Yep. So I am just going to fire the heavy bolters first. So hitting on 4s. And then wounding you on 3s.
This is the Lictor.
This is the Lictor. Yeah, so AP minus.
He's dead.
Okay.
Cool.
Goodbye, my boy.
Blasted him.
Thank you.
Now
Awesome.
what?
Then I'll do the missile launchers into the zoanthropes.
Gets max shots.
Oh, yeah.
D6 or D3?
D3.
Max shots.
So that's 9 shots.
Because there are 6 of them still. These
Cool.
guys are tanking everything so far.
They
Yeah,
really
I
are.
know. I don't anticipate these missiles doing much, but I'm just throwing shots downrange and hoping I
Might
can
as well
kill one.
try.
Hitting on 4s. Wow.
Oh. Oh.
And then wounding you on 3s.
Yes.
Nice.
AP minus 1, not that it matters.
Oh, we're filled too. What's the damage?
Yes! Damage 1.
Oh, okay.
Still 6
I
of
feel
them.
no pain on them, so
Yeah.
no.
Almost killed one.
Let me just check one thing real quick. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is damage 1. And then the Anvilus autocannon batteries going into Old One Eye are...
It's not very nice.
Yeah, I like to kill old people. With one eye. All right, hitting on 4s. That's better. And then wounding you on 4s because they are strength 7, AP minus 2, damage 2. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Ayo, he's
He takes 2 wounds.
He's down to 7.
Cool.
All right, so that's the Deradeo. And then, you know what? I'm just going to get the Fellblade out of the way because I know exactly what I'm going to do with him.
Cool.
All right, what's happening to him?
Well, so unfortunately for Swarmlord,
It's time to begin.
it's time for me to fire everything except for the Demolisher Cannon at Swarmlord.
Cool.
Oh boy.
So the Demolisher Cannon is going to be going into the Zoanthropes.
Nice.
And then everything else, so the 2 quad las cannons and 2 heavy shots from the Fellblade Accelerator Cannon are going to be going into... Actually, what toughness is the Swarmlord?
7.
7.
I'm actually going to shoot you with the HE shells because those are strength 8, AP minus 3, 2 damage. Heavy 2d6.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm going to get the normal shooting out of the way, so las cannons first. Whoops. These hit on 4s because of the Venom Thropes.
I like how this is normal shooting.
Yeah, just las cannons.
Ooh. Solid. Very nice.
Okay.
Okay, and then wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Solid.
Oops.
That was
was
three. It was
yeah.
3.
All right. 4 pin bones.
Made
2
one.
damage on them.
5.
5. All right. 5 dice.
So 2 ups, you pass them.
2 ups they go.
Oh, you did
So
2 damage to him.
Swarmy takes 2 wounds and 1 half guard is dead.
So he's down to 10.
Down to 10.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome. Then the Fellblade Accelerator Cannon.
The big. So this is the one going into or the cracked shot or.
This is
AP.
the frag missile
Yeah.
of the giant railgun cannon. So
Okay.
2d6 shots. 5 shots.
5 shots.
4, 5, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Okay, 3 hits.
Okay.
Then wounding you on 3s again. Ah,
Ooh.
I'm gonna re-roll this
Go
one.
for it.
All right.
Nope.
No. Or Invone. You make it.
Okay.
Invones are coming in clutch.
And then the last thing is just going to be the Demolisher Cannon into the Zoanthrope. So
Hang on, Zoe's.
minimum 3 shots because
we
of
kill
blast.
one.
Yeah. 3 shots.
Shots.
Hitting on 4s. Ah!
Ooh. Venom.
All right. Oh, wounding you on 2s.
Nice.
All right. I better kill that one.
No.
Ah!
Zoanthropes are always like this for Craig.
Ropes are the clutch unit.
Yep. All right. And then I promise I just have one last thing to shoot with. The Typhon.
He's going to redeem himself this turn.
Yes. So last cannons first. Both hit.
Nice.
Both wound.
Nice.
Both wound. 5 ups.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. 1-1. 2
damage.
damage. That brings him down to 10.
2d6 shots.
Nice.
Oh.
No.
There it is.
Oh, Mr. Hero Duel.
It swung
6,
poorly last turn, and it swung the
8,
other way this turn.
Yes, the great pendulum swing.
Pendulum swing back.
All right. Well, I could still whiff all these. Who knows?
Good, but
Hitting on 3s. Nope.
not bad.
All right.
Not terrible.
And then that one's cocked. That's still 5. All right. And then these are going to wound you on 3s at AP -4.
Oop.
Jeez.
So 3.
5 ups.
2 go through.
So that's
Damage?
6 damage.
Solid. He's got to be bracketed now, right?
Yes.
Cool.
He's gonna be down to 4 wounds.
Dreadnought.
Counts as
There you
8.
go.
No, the Dreadnought has... No, the Dreadnought did go.
Oh, he shot the higher specs.
Yeah, and he just whiffed.
Yep, that's okay.
Again, unfortunately.
That's okay. He'll be finished.
Any other shooting you want to do? Or are we gonna move into the combat phase?
I'm good on combat.
I think we're good for the combat phase. I've shot all my shots.
All right.
We'll be right back.
So, bottom of 3, recap. Paladins and Drago came up and wasted the warriors. I know that means Swarm was going to try to come kill them, but it is what it is. I want to move them up, get them some action. Over here, the Interceptors finished off the 1 wound higher specs. We knew that was going to happen. Probably will get charged next turn, but that's okay. And only other thing, back there, my guys did 0 damage to the 2 Gene Stealers, and they're locked in Immortal Combat. Craig killed one of mine.
Between a Razorback, 2 Space
Yep.
Marines, and 2 Gene Stealers to fight for the ages.
It's kind of a pathetic fight, but you know, that's okay. And then up here, I killed a bunch of Termagants.
A lot, like 20 some.
Yeah, so we used the sweep here, and we used all their attacks to kill Termagants.
Okay.
We're closing in on getting those 2 points for wiping out our brood.
True.
Yeah, you are. So, not much left. It'll be Tyranids Turn 4. I do have 20 more Gaunts that have to come in.
Nice.
20 more Devil Gaunts. So we'll see how they stack up. It's looking. Hey, you guys didn't kill the Gaunt in there.
Nope.
He's
I
harmless.
left him.
He's hanging.
I wanted to leave him alive.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it. We'll see what the Tyranids can do to kind of counteract this punch. It's actually looking pretty balanced. Now,
I don't know.
it's looking balanced because there are 10 Terminators and a captain,
4 characters.
and an apothecary and a chaplain all hiding inside of this. So if you take that out of the picture, it's looking pretty balanced.
We just need to get that thing
Yeah.
up there.
Sam's just got to get this into combat.
Yeah,
so
it
we
was
can do
kind.
something.
It was unfortunate that I had to put them into that position because it's taken them out of the game so much. But it was either do that or have 30 Gene Stealers or 20 Gene Stealers running around behind us.
Yeah.
You guys still have 3 turns left of the game, so that's plenty of time for them
It is,
to
yeah.
move and get out and do things.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back in Tyranids Turn 4. Tyranids Turn 4. This is going to be a big turn. I'm putting a lot of eggs in a... Goodbye, Mark of Dave. Put a lot of eggs in just a few baskets here. We're going to show you a lot of the psychic phase because this is an important one. I have a lot of casts and Connor has a lot of denies.
True.
So we will start. Well, I guess we can show off a little bit of the movement. I respawned some Gaunts here. And Turvagon backed up, give her a little space. The whole middle horde just kind of moved up. Swarmy is within 6 inches of Old One Eye, so he can catapult him forward. And the Zoanthropes are going to try and help stall and tank some of the damage on the Paladins. Otherwise, the Gaunt wave on the far flank is just working its way forward. And then the last crucial thing to note is my 20-man Devil Gaunt block is on a suicide mission to do as many shots to them as possible. So we'll see how that goes. But most importantly, we have the Psychic phase. We're going to start with Swarmy this time. He is going to cast Onslaught onto Old One Eye.
Okay.
And that'll allow him to advance and charge. Does not go off. Great start. Then we are going to go with his next power, and we're going to put the Horror onto the Paladins.
Gotcha.
-1 to hit and -1 leadership. It does go off on a 6.
I will try to deny with Drago's first deny.
Okay.
Gets it.
Gets it. Okay. So that's one of your denies. Next, we're going to go with the we're going to go with the Zoanthropes. This is going to be the Smite. I get to reroll that 1. Does go off with the 7.
Psychic Scream is the same damage.
It's less damage.
So
This
I
is
should try to deny
D3
this
plus
with the big one.
3.
Actually, I just need to try to deny it with... No, I'll use Drago for this as well, because I just get +1 to any denies. So,
Okay.
This is Drago's second deny. No.
No, so D3 plus 3. 6 mortal wounds onto the Paladins.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And we'll do 5 ups here. And Paladins. I save 2 of the wounds.
2 of them, okay. So one's dead, one's on a wound.
We'll take this guy.
Now with the stave.
Yeah, I don't really have the CP to,
That's fair.
you know what I mean?
Yep, no, yeah.
And one's on 2 wounds.
One's on 2 wounds. Now we'll go for Psychic Scream. That goes off on an 8.
We'll use the Paladin Sanctic Shard here. I deny you.
Man, that's a good one.
Yep.
All right, so now we just have the Neurothrope left.
And I have the Apothecary left.
Right,
to
I didn't do the
deny.
Neurothrope. No, I
No,
did not.
you did not.
So he's going to go with Smite as well. It goes off on a 9 because he gets +1 to cast with the Resonance Barb.
So my Apothecary needs to get a 9 here. He does not.
No, so D3 more mortal wounds on the Paladins. That is a 3.
My goodness. You get those.
Those are going well for
5
me.
ups.
Ooh, so I will kill him.
Nice.
And now for the final one, and probably the most important set. Well, I don't know if it's the most important. We have Catalyst. That's going on to the Zoanthropes. That goes off on an 8 because he's +1.
I don't have any more denies.
Okay, so that is it for my Psychic powers. I think that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty good. I did put, well, hold on. Before I'm debating here. So the original plan was Catalyst on the Zoanthropes. However, that is leaving Swarmlord exposed to all of that damage coming his way.
You can throw it on him if you want.
Oh, what do I do? That's tough because I'm gonna have to. How many wounds does the Fellblade have? 14?
14 more.
Yeah, 14 more.
It's full bracket.
And it doubles its wounds.
Oh.
Of wound calculations.
Yeah.
Let's put him on... I'm going to stick to my guts. We're going on the Zoanthropes. They're going to keep the 5 up, feel no pain. Now we are just going to have some shooting. And we'll come back to you with all the shooting because there's a lot to do. So, combat phase. Not a lot happened. I mean, shooting phase, to recap, I should say that it was okay. I did kill a lot of the interceptors. There's only one left, so that was great. I killed 2 paladins.
Yep.
And then you guys watched the psychic phase, so you saw what happened there. And then between some shooting, I dropped 4 wounds on the shield generator. As you can see, Old One Eye has charged in to try and finish it off. So we just got a few combats we will show you guys, just so you guys get a little bit of combat visual in this battle report. We're gonna start with Old One Eye. On a 4+, he does D3 mortal wounds on the charge. You son of a biscuit. Okay, so now he has 5 attacks. It is strength, or toughness 7, we said. Old One Eye is gonna go with, I'm gonna spend the 1 CP, so he rerolls failed wound rolls, just to guarantee I kill this. He's gonna go with the Scything Talons. So he hits on 2s, because he charged, yeah, he charged, and he's +1 to hit because he's counter effects. So hitting on, okay, so roll that. Unfortunately, he doesn't get any of his blender attacks because I didn't roll any 5s or 6s.
Wow.
So that's disappointing.
Okay.
But I do wound now on 5s and 6s. I think it's 4s. Hold on, yeah, pause that. So Old One Eye is strength 7. So I re-roll this one. It does go through. So there's 4 wounds at AP -3. So whoever wants to roll 4 6-ups for the shield generator.
4 6-ups for the shield generator.
You gotta make 2 of these.
No.
No, the shield generator does explode. Do you wanna say explodes like a rhino?
Sure.
All right, on a 6, the shield generator explodes. No.
No.
Okay, so shield generator gone. That is some victory points for me. Happy days. Connor, you get to fight next.
We'll do the 4 strike guys. One of them is a Justicar, so he's going to get an extra attack here. And we're going into Gaunts. Here we go. I reroll 1s because my Grandmaster is close.
And these are for our victory points because
Yes, they
when
are.
we kill this brood, we get 2.
Right.
Yes.
So we're gonna wound you on 2s. Missed a couple more. We got 6 dead Gaunts there. Should I just pull them from the back?
Yes, please. Pull him from the back.
Got 4, 6. Okay. And do you have any other charges? or-
I will get to go with 1 unit. I am going to go with the Gene Stealers in there.
I forgot
All
that's
the-
even happening still.
That intense combat. I will swing into the Purgation Squad. So we got 6 attacks.
My
Cool.
goodness, your Gene Stealers are not feeling it today.
Can I at least get a 6? No, nothing. And that is why
Okay.
that combat is an immortal
So-
nothing birder.
I'm gonna switch it up. The small ones are gonna be my Justicar because the big dice roll worse.
Yeah.
So I'm giving him the small ones. We're going 3s. The big dice are just elbows. There we go.
That was a good roll
That was
altogether.
a good roll. And now we need 3s on the small ones.
Oh yeah. There's my 5-ups. Oh,
I gave you 1. Damn it.
what? How many other wounds did you have? 1? You only had 1 elbow wound.
No, I had no elbow wounds.
Oh, so I'm good. One
They're
Gene
still
Steal-
alive.
one's dead,
But 1's alive.
but one's hanging in there.
And Eternal Combat, Razorback.
Razorback, yeah, go for
We're
it.
going big dice. I can feel it.
You can feel it.
6s. Yeah.
Oh,
Strength higher
7.
than 4.
Stronger than a Carnifex.
Fail, that's cocked in there. Eternal battle continues. There's always an eternal battle when we play.
Did you go with your Grandmaster?
I will go with my
I'm going to
Grandmaster.
go with my Gaunts technically first, so I'm just going to swing into the strike squad.
Sure.
7, 8, 9, 10. So
we just
you can swing. I just know I'll have 10 attacks against the strike squad. Follow him.
Oh, yeah.
Follow him.
So we're going to do this first on 2s. He only missed 1. I like the sword on him a lot. 2s. Ooh, 10 dead Gaunts.
Well, that's
all of them?
Not
No.
quite. 1, 2, 3,
You just keep
4,
respawning them
5,
for
6,
no cost.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow. You're going to get
Unfortunately,
10 more?
well, no, because it's your turn next, so you'll kill him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But if this was the end of your turn, then yes.
You just
But
get 10
those 10 will fight back because of technically the order. So here, wow,
My goodness.
what a
None.
oh my gosh.
These Gaunts are not motivated.
These have no their mother left them and they lost motivation. So I don't blame them.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's that's it.
I'm going to consolidate in here.
Yeah, you can consolidate around.
Swinging around.
Just swinging closer so I can...
There is one thing left to do. You have a morale check on that interceptor over there.
Wait, no, I shouldn't use the Mark and Dave dice. I want to roll low. Yeah, I want
You
to
need a
roll low.
1.
Oh, I need
Or
one.
you lost 6 of them,
I'm leadership 8.
so you need a 1 or a 2.
No.
He's gone.
He dies.
He flees. Auf Wiedersehen.
Grey Knights are basically almost off the entire
Grey Knights
board.
are pretty much off the table.
Craig's just been targeting me. I get it though.
I mean, it's target the Grey Knights or target the 3 super heavies,
Yeah.
and I don't have much to do that when Sam can overwatch me with 12 las cannons or whatever.
It's very true. Oh, nice. I didn't see you do that.
Yeah, we gotta show a little wreck there.
Yeah.
Old One Eye made his mess on the shield generator.
All right.
So that's it for Tyranids Turn 4.
Imperium Turn 3.
I was pretty happy with that turn. I don't think there's too much I can complain about. I got some good secondary points. And
I have a question if you want to answer it for the viewers too.
let's see it.
Can he was like right there.
Yep.
Can he step out of this combat?
Yes, he can.
Forward?
So you just don't consolidate.
Just don't consolidate.
Don't consolidate.
'Cause I
And-
want him to go forward and
Yep.
start killing these 2 big guys.
Yep, if you don't consolidate, then you're not within range and you're not in combat. If you
Okay.
consolidate, you would have to consolidate towards...
Into him.
Yep, into
So
him.
he's not consolidating.
Correct.
Cool.
That's it. We'll go into Imperium Turn 4 and see what they can counter with.
Woo!
Okay, so we are in the middle of the shooting phase. I've gotten a lot of stuff out of the way. Terminators over here nuked that Gaunt squad just by shooting them. The Typhon once again failed to kill the Hero Duel, which is frustrating and disappointing. The Dreadhammer cannon is very swingy. But I've engineered a situation right here where I have a 3-vehicle firing line at Swarmlord. I have 16 las cannons, a Fellblade accelerator cannon, a demolisher cannon, auto cannons, missile launchers, heavy bolters. I want him dead. I want his Tyrant Guard dead. I want everything around him dead. And I want those victory points. And if this isn't enough to do it, I don't know what's gonna be. So
We're ready.
yeah, I'm ready. Okay.
Man, I should have put Swarmlord around the building. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought,
Catalyst on him too.
I thought, Old One Eye could go up and kill the Fellblade, and then I forgot, wait, that Fellblade can kill anything that overwatches, that charges it with Overwatch.
Anything.
And pretty much.
Yeah, it gets to fire its full complement of weaponry at BS4 because they still have that stratagem from 8th edition that lets them Overwatch. So
I should have pulled Swarmy around here, hit him for an extra turn, and tried to engage the Paladins, but I didn't. That's okay. We'll see. It's been nice knowing you, Swarmy.
What do you want to start with, Sam?
I'm starting with the quad las cannons on the Fellblade.
You're targeting Swarmlord specifically?
Swarmlord specifically.
What about, are you putting every gun into Swarmlord?
Every single gun is going into Swarmlord.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Yep. So here we go, hitting on 4s.
Yes.
You see, this is why.
Oh my gosh.
That is all misses.
Oh my gosh.
All misses.
Oh, because the Venom throws. Wow.
Yeah. But that would have been an awful roll even with the venom ropes gone.
All right, well, next gun.
All right, Demolisher Cannon, how many shots? 6 shots.
That's big. Yeah, those venom tropes have made their points back just in the...
You just have to kill one of them.
Yeah.
And then they don't do it.
You just haven't been targeting them.
Yeah.
All right, hitting on 4s.
Better.
All right, and then
Nice,
and then a Demolisher Cannon is strength 10.
So
I
yeah,
believe.
3s. Yeah, it's 3s.
Yep.
That's for sure.
3s to wound, and then I just need to check to confirm. It is minus 3d6 damage. There we go. That's
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 3-up saves. 4-up saves. I'm gonna spend. No, I'm not gonna spend my last command point. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, so d6 damage.
That is cockaroony.
6 damage.
6 damage. I have no feel, no pains. So
I was surprised when you didn't give it to him.
5 2+s to drop him on Tyrant Guard. Swarmlord will have to take one of these. All right, so Swarmlord will take 2 wounds, so he's down to 8, and Tyrant Guard will get nuked, and 1 will be on a wound.
Okay.
All right.
Getting there. He's getting there.
Yep. All right. So now the AE shells. I'm not going to dink around with.
Oh, that's right. There's
D6.
more shooting.
Or do
From
you
that
think I should?
Big boys.
Big boys. Okay. All right. Hitting on 4s. All right. I'm going to command point this.
Okay.
That's nice.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Better wound. And it's wounding you on 2s, I believe. Or is it toughness 8?
No, I'm
Seven.
T7.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Both go through.
All right, 2 4-ups. Yeet. I'm gonna spend my last command point and re-roll it. Is that cocked or no? That's pretty much a 1.
We drop it on.
Sure, you can do the die test.
It's cocked.
Okay. All right. All right. So
6 damage
he's
flat
gonna
though.
take 6 damage flat, and on a 2+, one of the Hive Guard takes one of them. No, he doesn't. So Swarmlord's down to 2 wounds, and the Hive Guard Tyrant Guard, sorry, is at 1 wound.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go next with
There's more.
The Spartan.
One tank.
That was only 1
It's a
tank.
big tank.
Yeah.
But
I am so annoyed that the quad las cannons did not hit at all.
that's amazing.
Uh-huh.
That is absolutely
Oh,
amazing.
good Lord. Okay. Falling all over myself. All right. So it's got twin storm bolters and quad las cannons.
Okay.
So here are the las cannons. That's
Better.
better.
Better than the Falcon.
Better than that's true. Because some hit.
Now
All
what?
right. Wounding you on 3s.
Ooh.
2 wounds.
Okay. Oh, I just dropped a die and it was an invuln save. Dang. All right. No saves here. I mean, no save. No.
Both miss. He has no command points.
Sam, there is a
Yeah.
1 in 36 chance that you mess this up.
Okay.
Ooh, true. Nope.
Nope. He's dead.
Okay.
7 damage.
Goodbye. Wait. I'm going to keep the Hive Guard alive on 1 wound.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
Because
yeah,
he targeted Swarmlord.
right.
So, yeah.
Funny.
All right.
Well, now you still have your Daredale.
I have my Daredale. Who to shoot now?
Probably the... What would get us points? Nothing over here. You could shoot them.
Daredale? I don't think he can.
This guy. He has 1 wound.
Oh.
Finish
Go
it.
for
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
should totally
I kind of forgot he was over there. I was just so annoyed by him.
He's been there.
Yep. Okay. So 8 shots from the Anvilus autocannon battery.
I think it's a good idea.
Hitting on 4s because I'm shooting through the forest.
No. I'm in the forest.
Oh,
So you don't.
I keep forgetting that. Hitting
no
on
penalty.
3s.
I'm also a titanic beast, so. Okay.
And your
Okay.
toughness?
8.
5s and 6.
Ah, that's almost a 6.
But it turned into a 2.
True.
Nothing.
Woo!
Missile launchers.
Shoot.
3d3.
Ooh, nice.
So that's 3, 6,
7.
7.
Okay. Strength 6.
And I gotta check this.
Weaker missiles.
I think you're winning
Yeah.
on 5s and 6s no matter what.
Yep, it doesn't matter because they're not 8. So that's, it is AP minus 1 damage.
Okay.
3 damage.
3 of them.
So you're 2+
I have a
save, as
2
we just
2
remembered.
plus save. I don't think it mattered,
I don't think it mattered that.
but these are now 3-up armors.
All 3-ups.
Yeet!
He's dead.
He's dead.
Finally, good job, Sam.
Does he explode? It won't matter, but he didn't.
Finally killed this nuisance over here.
My hero duel. Goodbye, my baby. Yeah, she did pretty
He
good.
killed a lot of Grey Knights.
Did pretty good.
Yeah.
Killed a lot of Grey Knights and soaked a lot of firepower.
Yeah, he did.
You
He
know,
got shot 3
we need
times by a dreadnought.
like a meme. You know how it was The Godfather? He has his cat.
Yeah.
Get the hive
The hero
commander with his hero duel.
Dr. Evil, too.
Okay. That's it for shooting, right? Oh,
I have that, but I'm not going to do that on camera.
I don't think we're going to record
you're
it.
just gonna. Yeah. Okay. So
Yep. That's the important shooting. We'll come back with a recap of the turn.
we got a little bit of combat, mainly for the Grey Knights. So
Yep.
we'll be right back.
Yes.
This is a recap of Assault.
Recap of turn 4 in general for the Imperium. It was a good turn.
Oh, yeah.
It was a very good turn. You guys saw most of it, but there was a little bit of combat tidy up that we just went through.
Sam.
Yes. Perturabo, masquerading as a Redemptor Dreadnought, took that pod to Pound Town.
It was really brutal.
He did like 15 wounds to it in close combat when it had 4 left.
Yep.
And now I've positioned him to try to take some shots with his counts as Gatling
Onslaught cannons.
Yep.
These 2 things are 5 points here, sitting here. So that's his target for the next 2 turns.
But otherwise, I'm just happy that I was able to kill the Swarm Lord.
True.
I had a pit in my stomach when I saw all those quad las cannons miss. But I'm glad it turned around. The dice shone on me.
As in other news, the more boring assaults are my Rhino and his Dreadnought charged in. We actually killed a couple things.
Yeah, you got some.
Made them take a leadership charge. We killed a couple more because of leadership. That's the less important stuff, but more importantly, I had my 2 remaining paladins kill the Neurothrope. They blasted him. And Drago killed 3 Zonethropes.
Yeah.
He wiped through them, so they're almost gone, which means no more Swarmlord, almost no more Zonethropes. We're finally getting through that middle chunk. Newsflash, he killed the Gaunt.
Good job, boys.
He whiffed his damage rolls and only did 2 damage.
So he's going to try and get a little bit of revenge here.
Gonna try to do something, and otherwise, am I missing anything?
I think that's it. The score right now is 45 for the Tyranids to 38 for the Grey Knights.
Yeah.
And that was by design. The Tyranids are going to take an early lead.
Craig was getting a lot of quadrants early on. We're slowly carving him out.
He does not have as many units as he did at the beginning of the
I do not. So they will catch up quickly. So it's all about if I can gain a few more points and prevent them from taking the last couple points.
Yeah, secondaries, I mean, it's kind of tough for you to kill those big tanks at this point. So it'll just be about you defending our secondaries, I think.
I've got one saving grace. Old One Eye could go on a suicide mission
Yeah, that's true.
to try and kill this.
He could.
But that's it. That's about it for me. So we'll see what happens, and we'll come back to you guys in Tyranids turn 4. 5. Tyranids turn 5. We're gonna kind of just show the whole turn because this is gonna be a lot quicker. Movement-wise, what happened is not much actually. The Gaunts retreated a little bit, just to hug their mother a little bit closer. The Old One Eye, this is the big thing of the whole turn. Old One Eye is 3 inches away from the Fellblade. So he can heroically intervene into the Fellblade and not have to worry about Overwatch. Says you can heroically intervene in any turn, not just your opponent's. I'm going to double check it just to be sure. Otherwise, Sam's going to get a charge him in. Whoop-de-doo, there goes Old One Eye.
Yeah.
But we got some shooting and sidekick that we're going to do before we get into that.
Yep.
Starting with the Zonethrope. He's going to go with the Smite into the Paladins. Here we go. Goes off on a 6.
We're going to use, maybe for the last time, the Paragon Sanctic Shard. Deny. I deny. So you get +1.
Shoot. Yeah, you
Use
do.
the Sanctic Shard, but I deny because I'm a Grey Knight.
Welp. Okay. That's it for the psychic phase. Very quick. he can't do anything.
Can't do anything over there.
Can't do anything. So now onto the shooting phase as I throw dice everywhere.
We've been recording for like 10 hours at this point.
It's okay. They're slippery. They're slippery when your hands are sweaty.
Yeah.
I need a few dice. We're gonna fire the what's the big gun? The rupture cannon into the big scary Fellblade. I am now with Justin 48-inch range.
This guy's been just wounded back here trying to get shots.
Just trying to do it. He hasn't done anything to it yet, but we're gonna try. Hitting on 5s and 6s.
Yep.
That is how every turn has gone.
He whiffed.
He whiffed.
Okay.
That's what happens. Turn 1, he just got hit so hard by the accelerator cannon, he forgot how to do anything.
It just concussed him so bad.
Next round of shooting is going to be him. He's going to put first volley into him. We're hitting on 4s because -1 to hit with a heavy weapon. That was actually a pretty good roll.
Great hit.
And now we're wounding on 3s. That is 3 wounds at your invuln save.
3 wounds at the famous 4 up. He failed them all.
So that's 6 damage. He doesn't
6
have
damage.
doesn't have any wounds on him, does he?
Nope.
Okay, we'll do it again.
He's at
Second
9.
volley. Not very good. It's always the second volley that is absolute trash. That is a wound. Fail it. So he took 8 wounds that turn.
Yeah. He took
So-
8 wounds out of his 13.
Down to 5.
Down to 5.
Potent. I have one last shooting. The Tyrannofex is within range of the Fellblade.
Oh.
We are gonna try and melt a little bit of the armor on that thing.
Nice.
Somehow. 4d6 shots. I didn't roll them separately to reroll, but that's okay. We'll go with it. So that is 12 shots. That's how many dice I have right here.
Funny.
Wounding on 5s and 6s.
1 wound.
1.
AP -1.
AP -1.
All right.
Sam's gonna roll.
Grab a die. Any die.
Die. 3 up.
Okay.
Good.
And that's it for the shooting phase and the psyche phase. Let me check the heroic intervention rule just one more time so I don't cheat there against Sam's Overwatch. And then we'll be right back with the charge phase. Few charges going first here. This Tyrant Guard is upset. You killed the Swarm Lord, so he's gonna just try and do something there. It probably won't pull off into anything, useful, but he's going in. And then the nothing else is really charging. However, I'm glad my gut was telling me that something was off with here. So I'm gonna see if Sam absolutely whiffs his roll. And I have to charge the Fellblade with Old One-Eye to try and get some points.
All right. Well,
How many CP?
it is 3 CP. I pay 1 for Overwatch and then 2 more for the Iron Hands Optimal Repulsion Doctrine Stratagem. So yeah, I'm just gonna fire everything, hitting on 4s. So I'm gonna start with the quad las cannons. All right.
Okay.
So that is
A nice
3
miss.
3 hits so far.
There's the wound.
Oh.
Oh! 1 wound.
There we go.
Yep. AP -3.
6 up. Oh my gosh!
Okay. And then the
Yeah.
Demolisher Cannon, D6 shots. 6 shots.
Oh man, I wish you couldn't Overwatch with blast weapons.
Well,
In the old days.
Can
Yep.
you? No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you can.
It's not you can snap fire blast weapons now because snap firing isn't a thing.
Yeah.
All right, 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Oh, AP minus 4.
3.
Oh, 3.
Or Demolisher Cannon.
Dude, I don't know.
Oh.
It's your weapon.
Well, it's a generic weapon. It's -3.
Okay, so I got a chance. 2 6s.
Already made 1.
Nope. And he's dead.
Yep.
Okay, well, does he lash out? Nope. That is Old One-Eye down. Roll the big gun.
Oh sure.
Just in case you can't Overwatch a blast weapon.
Oh, yeah.
I hit with both.
Okay.
I would have. That would have been bad.
Okay, we're gonna check that rule just to double check. I think you can, but it's worth a check because otherwise he's in there.
Yep.
fine and dandy.
With 7 wounds. So we'll check and come back.
And we'll come back. So, unfortunately, you can Overwatch with Blast. Like we thought, just it was a hope that old One-Eye was actually going to get to do something.
Yep, it was a vestigial remnant of 7th edition.
Yep.
Because they couldn't do that in 7th. But old One-Eye did smash the shield generator, got you 10 victory points.
He did do that. It's just a shame I couldn't touch that that big tank. So that is that. Old One-Eye is dead as expected. We have just a little bit of combat to clear up. We do have one important one and then some not so important ones. So I charge, so I'll get to go with my Tyrant Guard first. And yeah, so 4 attacks. They all hit. 3 of them do wound. No AP.
No AP. 3 wound. Means that no AP.
No, Siding Talons.
2 ups.
Tyranids are not great in that.
You made them all.
All right, so that's expected. Now you get to fight next.
I get to fight with my Apothecary.
I'm assuming you probably want to go with,
Oh, right.
because that has a lot of the battle hinders on that combat right
Yep.
there.
And you did bracket me, so I have 5 attacks now
Okay.
instead of 6.
Does your weapon skill go down or
Nope.
just attacks?
Just attacks. It's attacks, movement, and ballistic skill. So 2s. I
You have one.
will use my final CP here.
Ooh, bold.
3s.
Oh man. AP minus 3 or 4?
3.
3, so 6 ups. No, you got to roll 2 5+ here.
Nope.
No, he's down to 5 wounds. So that's big because that's going to prevent them from getting onto that objective.
Now,
Most likely.
here's a question. Can I not gate them there? Start the action? He has gate.
So the issue is I have my Ripper Swarm, so you got to be 9 inches away technically.
Oh.
So that's the whole reason I had the Rippers. So, well, maybe you can get within an
Away
inch.
from him as well.
Yeah, so no, yeah, you probably can't. You probably can't.
So that probably just maybe lost us the game.
I don't think so. Don't say that.
Well, just maybe.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. You can beat up my my monsters or my characters there.
Sure, we'll do the Apothecary.
Put that nerd out of his misery.
Yeah, and because Drago's near, he gets reroll 1s. There we go. Beautiful.
T5.
And I have a sword, so 4s.
Wow.
4 at AP minus 3, 2 damage.
4 6 ups.
He's dead.
He's dead.
And now maybe I'll do my Paladins.
Yeah, go for them.
So we got 5 attacks with the Paragon.
My paladin.
4, so little ones are Paragon with the hammer. Yep, thank you. And Rainier Draco gave us rerolls. Those are actually hits because it's a Paragon. Missed with 1. And 3s and 2s are the big ones.
Oh boy.
So that's 3 hammers and all 4.
Here are the hammers. He's loving life.
Nice.
4 halberds. Ooh, I have 1 command point left. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. See if I can use it to squeak out any points. But we'll save it. Zoe is dead. So that's pretty much it for the Tyranids Turn 4. It's looking grim. Our models, our heavy hitters, are depleting fast. We don't have a whole lot left, and what we do have left is going to get nuked on the Grey Knights and Imperium. This is only turn 5, so you got 2 turns left.
Yeah.
We did, I guess Sam is pointing out, yes, so that one Gaunt that Connor forgot to kill.
Connor?
Yeah.
Sam has all the shooting.
Okay, well,
You're shifting the blame. You should
you
have
shot
killed
him.
it.
You
It's
shot
both
him
of
early.
us.
Okay. They forgot to kill him, snuck his way on, and did do the action on that barrel there. So I did get 2 more points and something.
My whole army's dead and Sam's whole army's alive. Anyways,
I have lost a singular dreadnought.
so yeah.
That is.
No, you've still got Drago. And
Oh,
2
He's got a
paladins.
few guys.
You've got stuff.
I'm just saying. you know what I'm saying.
Sam has only lost 1 model
Yes.
so far,
Yep.
I've killed many things.
which
His KD's off the roof.
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in the post game
Yeah.
discussion.
Let's
But
do turn 5.
we'll get into turn 5 for you guys.
All right, you guys, this is a big deal. We were doing some math. We can catch up in points. I mean, it's going to be this close
Barely.
when we add up the quarters, and depending on what we kill of Craig's to make him not get the quarters. Or I guess not quarters, but you know,
Quadrants.
Quadrants.
Yeah.
So we're doing my psychic phase now.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We moved stuff. You can see quadrant here. Apothecary is getting in the middle. We've got one in every quadrant besides Craig's back left. And my plan is to gate my only remaining strike squad over there to get 9 full points this turn. Now, we're going to move on to the also very important psychic phase. And for once, when I'm playing Craig's Tyranids, he can't deny me. It's going to be glorious. So, first of all, I think I'm going to use my last command point to make it so he rolls 3d6.
No, didn't you use your command point to fall back and...
That was the one I got this turn.
Oh, you didn't spend one last
So I
time.
have one more from last turn. I'm going to use it on psychic channeling.
Oh yeah, and he did spend the one to make it so that it could fall back, then charge and shoot.
Yep, exactly. So, oh wait, that's interesting. I can only choose one or the other. I have to gate these guys. I have to do it. So 3d6 to gate them over into Craig's corner. I think I failed.
You failed.
I did fail for sure.
You don't have any CP.
No,
So, based on our math,
we probably.
you didn't lose, but killing these units
Oh yeah,
are extremely crucial now.
yeah.
So we'll keep going because it's neck and neck.
Okay. Drago will. I guess we'll smite here with these guys onto that.
The gate.
No, we'll smite. He failed that. Drago will Vortex of Doom the Exocrine.
All right.
He needs a big roll. That's pass.
Pass on a 7.
Yeah.
I have no denies. So
Let me make sure it's not innate. Sorry.
All right. I didn't think it. No, I didn't think it was.
So this is Vortex of Doom on the big guy. It's 2d6 damage. That is 6 damage.
He's dead. 2d3 damage.
2d3.
Oh, 2d3.
But he's
sorry.
dead.
If it was 2d6, it'd be even better.
True.
Does he explode?
No.
No.
I saw that 6 though.
You nuke the exocrine.
Right.
Very good. That was
Okay.
important.
Kinda. And now we've got the apothecary. Can't do anything. No, that's it.
Psychic phase done.
That's it.
We can go right in the shooting phase, can we not?
Yeah, we can.
All right. Who's going first? Sam.
I think Sam's gonna go last.
Last.
I'm going to shoot with my Dread Knight here into your Tyranno, who's just been taking pot shots the whole game. 3, 6.
He's been trying.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, he's been
He's
trying.
only connected, I think, 3 shots
A couple.
out of his, 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
Shot.
So we're gonna do the Gatling silencer into Tyranno here.
Okay.
He's hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Let's bracket it. Wow, good hit.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Okie doke. And he's wounding on 5s and 6s because of strength 5. So that's 3 6s. AP -1.
Those don't do mortal wounds, right?
Nope.
Okay, it's only combat. You
Yep.
get those. I fell them all.
3 wounds.
3 1.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. Does he
Okay.
explode just for fun? No, he does not.
Wow.
That's also big.
All right. And now Drago will shoot into the Venom Thropes.
-1 to hit.
-1. That's right.
-1. Didn't matter.
That made him miss one. And it's 4s. 1 wound, damage 2.
Oh, AP -1? Mm-hmm. Oh god, they'll split apart. Hey, I made one.
Nice.
So 1's on 1 wound.
I will quickly do this Paladins.
Paladin.
The side cannon is the big dice.
Oh, right.
And they do get rerolls from Drago, thank God. So it's -1 to hit, so it's actually on 4s. Mm-hmm. Wow. Good thing. Good thing I got that reroll. So 3 of each.
Oh, okay. So let's just do side cannons out of the way.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, nope. So
2
they're
damage
only 2.
each.
So that'll kill 1, and that'll kill 2, and you have 3 storm bolters, and they're dead.
And they're
Oh
dead.
no, 1's on 1 wound because there's no AP on them. Woo! He's hanging on.
Okay, he will die, and that is... Oh, I got a Storm Bolter into these Gaunts over here. It is important. We need to kill them.
Yeah.
You need to kill them.
So it's hitting on 4s,
Yep.
because I'm in combat. He gets 1.
No, it hits on 3s. It's not a heavy weapon.
It's not a heavy weapon.
Thank you.
There were 2 in there.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
He'll save 1. Nope.
Nope. So 2 of them are dead.
Down to 6.
And then I will do my share of that combat.
Yep.
These ones are hitting at 4s because they're heavy weapons, but the 2 Volkite Culverins.
Nice.
Need those 6s again.
Yeah, right. Wounding on 2s.
There's a 6.
Yeah, there's 1 6, so that's
1 dies from Immortal.
yep. So that's 5 wounds and 1 dead from a mortal wound.
If you fail every save, they're dead.
Oh. No. I made 3 of them. 2
Yeah,
of them.
so 2 are alive,
That's okay. Morale killed those 2.
probably.
All right.
Sam, now is the... Oh, maybe I'll just do those
Yeah,
guys.
take some pot shots.
Pot shot. Am I in 20? Yeah.
You want to.
24.
Yeah, these guys.
So...
Behind. Gonna shoot underneath the legs of the Daredale.
So the big ones here are going to be these silencer shots. They're hitting on 4s because I moved. Here we go. Into the Tyranno. So pretty good. And this here. Nice. 2 from the silencer. So it's my AP -1.
Make them both.
Okay.
Someone can do their job. All right, Sam.
Yep.
Now we
Give
can
us the big shit.
Okay.
back shooting.
So yeah, so this is I'm just gonna go down the line here. So I'm gonna start with the Daredeo Dreadnought. It is going to shoot its weapons into that Tyrannifex. So 2, 4, 6.
Do you have full health?
Yes.
He's not been touched. It is going to fire 8 autocannon shots, strength 7, AP -2, 2 damage, hitting on 3s. So, And then toughness 8,
Yes.
5s and 6s.
Nice.
3 wounds at AP -2.
Nice.
Takes 2 damage.
Okay. And then I'm sorry, I didn't say it, but all of the weapons would have been going into it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep, absolutely.
here are the heavy bolters. Oops.
There you go.
That's not great, actually. 5s and 6s, nothing. And then the missile launcher. I've been rolling pretty good with the shots, so that's
Number of
7.
shots have been great.
So hitting on 3s.
Wow. Nice.
The missile launcher is awesome. Wounding on 5s and 6s. Oh, hey.
Nice.
AP -1.
3.
3 damage. Or 3 wounds, yeah. 1 damage.
Fail 1, so down 3 wounds. Down to 11.
Kill that Gaunt.
I will. No, that was this one shooting.
I know. I'm just saying we need to make sure we kill that Hormigaunt.
I know. I remember.
Okay.
Then I'm going to shoot with the quad las cannons from the Spartan. Just going to put all 4
No
of
minus
those.
1 anymore.
No -1. So let's see this weapon type redeem itself. Hey,
Much better.
Much better. 3s to wound then.
Much better.
Much better. So that's 5 wounds at AP -3.
5 6-ups. I make 2 of them.
Me too.
How many wounds does it have left?
11.
Oops.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah,
He's gone.
he's obliterated.
Explode for funsies. It does not.
Okay.
That's a great start.
Yep.
Another monster exploded.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Now here is another very important,
Maybe the most.
maybe the most important shooting that I'm going to do.
Now, do you have 1 CP right now? For this turn?
Yes, I would have gotten the one back in my command
You have
phase.
1 CP. I think that's
Yep.
important to say. Just so that we know.
So yeah, I am going to actually hang on a second. This is something. Can I see that tape measure?
Yeah.
I didn't measure it. Yeah, there's no way I would have been able to get in range with the Demolisher cannon. So other than that, everything else will fire into the Turvagon.
She's full wounds.
She's full wounds, and I need her dead.
I might be able to smite her next turn as well if I can gate over there. Just throwing it out there.
Okay. Well, I am going to start with the quad las cannons and see if these specific quad las cannons can redeem their not great rolling this game.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Nice.
All right.
Oh my god.
Wounding on 3s. There we go.
Nice, dude.
For 6 wounds.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a 2-up save or 3-up?
3-up. So I failed them all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
got 'em.
Wow.
Okay.
Sam.
Well,
Smoked her.
the turf gun has a special explosion. We're gonna look up. I think it nukes like all the guns. So we'll be right back with. Well, actually, no. You got a little bit of shooting left. Finish off your shooting.
Okay. Oh my goodness, you're putting me on the spot. I was going to use this opportunity to look up what all his guns do too.
The onslaught cannon.
I think I remember. I think it's 12 strength 6 AP -1.
Yes. Yeah, you storm bolted
6.
this man.
I will. Yes.
We just, it's worth saying
A lot
again.
of
Yep.
points.
It's a lot of extra
Well,
points.
2.
We kind of missed out on it already, but it's more points. And it's a very close
But
game.
yeah, so I will Stormbolter first and then Onslaught Cannon. So Stormbolters into that gaunt. Onslaught Cannons and Missile Launchers into those gaunts. But here's the Stormbolters.
Kill this guy. Nice.
Kill this fool.
He's a goner. I mean,
I was hoping you'd whiff this.
Well,
it's possible. But no, he's goner.
yeah, he's Gunner.
Good. Well, how many saves there?
You should roll him, Craig.
That's
There's 3 of
He's
them.
dead.
Nope. Goodbye.
all right.
Goodbye, Pain.
Woo!
Goodbye, wall.
Nice save.
Awesome. All right.
Onslaught.
Yeah, Onslaught Cannons now. So the heavy one is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is my first time I'm ever using this type of dreadnought. And these are all just going into those gaunts.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Some misses. It's okay.
And then
It
wounding.
shouldn't matter, I don't
It's
think.
wounding on 2s, AP -1. So that's 5 dead.
5 dead. So for sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are dead.
Now we'll look up the explosion before.
I've still got.
got more shots.
I got
wow.
more shots.
That thing is not done yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are strength 5, 8 shots for the regular Onslaught Cannon.
And I think the explosion matters for the number of gaunts, so we'll just remember it was a full squad of 30 when
It
we
was,
get
yep.
to it.
True.
I think it's been a while since I've used a turf gun and it's exploded.
All right,
Maybe
so
it's
3 more
ones.
dead. AP -1.
Oh, it's just 3 more dead.
Yep. And then
Okay.
it was the frag something Icarus rocket pod heavy D3.
Heavy
Yep.
D3, so
Just 3 shots. I'll hit
Yep.
and wound on 2s. That's cocked.
AP to it.
AP -1.
Okay, 3 more dead.
Wow, that is a lot of small shooting from that thing.
Bye.
That's kind of the
they do.
early launch Primaris design philosophy.
Yeah.
Lots of shooting. Lots and lots of shooting. All right, so we will look up the turbo gun explosion and we'll be right back. Because there's no other charging or anything, right? Well,
Yes, there is.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an
well,
auto charge. And pretty much an auto kill, but
We're going to kill it. We don't need to show it. But we'll be back and calculate at the end of this turn 5.
yep.
Here is the final bit of turn 5. No need to go into turn 6. This battle has been decided handily by looks of the models. Also point-wise though was very close. Point-wise, Grey Knights won by 2 and Iron Warriors won by 2 points. Model-wise, the Imperium absolutely decimated the Tyranids. It was a hard-fought battle. The Tyranids Turn 2 was a powerful one, but proved not to be powerful enough.
I'd say both turn 2s were
Both Turn 2s were devastating, though the Tyranids punch was not quite powerful enough to swing the full course of the game. But that is what stands. Very few models left for the Grey Knights. We're looking at 2 Paladins, an
Drago.
Apothecary, Drago, a very wounded Grandmaster, 4 Strike Squads, 2 Purgation units, Razorback, and a Rhino.
Yep.
Now on the Iron Warriors hand, we have... What's this big thing again?
It's a Typhon.
A Typhon
I think it might be faster to say what he doesn't have on the
Yeah,
board, which
right.
What
is...
doesn't Sam have on the board?
I lost
Where is he?
I'm sorry, I pulled him off the table.
That's okay.
Okay.
Sam lost one dreadnought.
I lost one dreadnought. His name was Leon. He had 2 Volkite Culverins and a Cyclone missile launcher.
That was it. Out
We
of
honor
Sam's 3,000 points, he lost a 190 point contender.
This was all part of our grand strategy. We discussed this.
Yeah, so that is basically what we're gonna go to post game rant, but we just want to show you what the final battle is. And if you guys don't want to sit around for the post game rant, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for getting us to 1,000 points. But let's get into that post game rant. So again, if you guys are watching, thank you for getting us to 1,000 subscribers.
Thank you, guys.
Points are all a point in our hearts. This was a lot of fun. It was 9.5 hours of playing / recording and everything.
It'll become a very short video for you
Hopefully
guys.
it's,
Shorter.
it's still the length of a battle report,
Yeah.
relatively speaking, because we didn't show everything, and the summaries were relatively quick. So
Yeah.
that was that. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. It was unfortunate. It's kind of a more common theme with the Tyranids in large games. At least with my armies, I don't have enough big bugs to compete with the firepower that Sam's Iron Warriors can bring.
Yeah, and it was, in the future, I probably won't bring all 3 of them. I'll probably not even bring the Fellblade. I'll probably just stick with the Typhon or the Spartan or something else.
Fellblade
really
did
not.
so much, but it did so much.
Yeah.
It did. What do you think it killed? I mean, it killed the Trigon.
It killed the Trigon, it killed an
It did
Exocrine.
10. It did 11 wounds off
It
that.
essentially crippled
Yeah.
one of the Tyrannofexes for the
Yeah.
whole game.
Yeah, that's big.
It killed a lot. I don't even know what it killed. It killed a lot
It
of
probably
monsters.
had to kill a third of my army.
And even beyond killing, it just forced Craig
Yeah.
so hard to think about how to deal with it and
Yeah.
what could deal with it. So
I mean, old One Eye just had to throw himself at it knowing he was dead.
Knowing he was dead. There was just this slim chance that he was going to make it
Yeah.
alive.
Yep.
He did. Now, if he got to it, you had 14 wounds left.
Yeah, it came that Trigon Prime came pretty close to killing.
Let's
That
talk-
was the
we should-
game.
we should talk
I
about
think
that,
that was
yeah.
the most pivotal role in the game.
So the first roll, because you fought twice with it,
Fought twice with
the
it.
first roll was great.
12
Yeah.
damage.
I was sweating bullets. I thought my Fellblade was done for.
Me too.
The second roll, I whiffed 13 out of my 14 wound rolls.
When you count the re-rolls.
When you count into because I missed the first 7.
Well, you hit with every hit on
Every
the
hit.
second roll.
And then I wound with all 7, and because I had the strat going, I got to re-roll them.
Yeah.
And I only wounded once,
Right.
And I saved it.
and he saved it. So had that roll been average, where I got 2 or 3, then the Fellblade
It'd be so low.
could have been down to enough to at least be bracketed.
You could have smited it or
I could have done a lot.
something to finish it.
Yeah.
But even if you were in your middle bracket, you've been hitting on 5s a lot of the time because I had the -1s up. That would have changed a lot. That roll, I think that was the most pivotal role
Yeah.
in the whole thing. But other than that, I mean, it was well played
Oh yeah.
overall.
It was we discussed our list beforehand, knowing that we would be playing together.
Those two.
Yeah, yes. We didn't tell Craig what we were
No,
taking.
No.
No, we didn't.
And so he provided a lot of anti-infantry fire, and I brought a lot of big tanks to
Yeah.
kill big bugs.
Yeah, I mean, like we said initially, I basically just took every Grey Knight model I had, and I knew that I wouldn't get to do the big shooting, which is fine. It's not quite as exciting as Sam's shots, but I would like to mention my Paladins. They killed a lot of little guys.
Exactly. You did a lot of cool stuff in close combat.
Killed a lot of stuff in close combat, as we should, and just blasted Termagants and Hormagaunts.
And that's sad. It's satisfying to kill models that die
Oh yeah.
easily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They survived.
absolutely.
I blew all my CP on them, but they did what they needed to do.
I don't know what I would have, I mean, honestly, if done differently.
I mean, maybe taking more.
Because they take more more hive tyrants, I guess. I could have taken more. Problem is, I didn't want to spend everything on my HQs, but hive tyrants are pretty good in the Tyranid Codex, so maybe I should have brought an extra one or maybe an extra 2. I have enough for 4 of them, but I did not expect you. I know you last year. I did not expect you to drop all 30 Gaunts.
Yeah.
And
Well, the
be
4
able to-
side cannons is a lot of extra
That's
shots.
some extra shooting. I thought, the -1 to hit, even though you got rerolls and everything, I thought the -1 is at least to keep 3 Gaunts alive, to hold off for the mountain throw to stay alive, because the mountain throw dying, that hurt pretty bad. I could have kept it behind. I thought, no way he can do all of it, but he did. Very good.
That's good.
My hero duels, they did fine.
I think the first one did his job.
The first one did his job and absorbed a lot of your turn 1 shooting.
He did.
Besides the accelerator cannon.
Yeah.
That was the only shot that, because it crippled my... So I think the first one did his job. He cracked open the Land Raider.
Yeah.
That Land Raider was going to kill a lot of Gaunts.
The Land Raider also did his job by
did,
just
protecting.
taking hits. Yeah.
There's nothing else I could really do. I mean, you deployed so far away from me.
Yeah. I mean, I was very mindful of turn 1 movement and charges against Tyranids because I have nightmares from being.
There's only so many times you can get Carnifex like slingshotted into your face by Swarm Lord before you just learn to.
I just didn't want to give anything up for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it was, I mean, with your deploying farther back, I had like 30 inches I had to cover. So it was only one turn 1 charge, and the only target I really had to charge was the Land Raider because all the other tanks were so far behind.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. He did fine. The Barbed Hero duel, I thought he did really well.
He survived a lot.
He survived a lot. He probably killed 15.
Killed a lot of my guys.
A lot of the Strike Squad guys. Didn't do anything in combat, but that's whatever.
He led the Typhon on a Merry Goose chase.
Yes, he did.
For a while there.
That's a lot of shots that he wasted. You know. How about the Hive Tyrant? I don't know if we mentioned that while we were playing.
I messed up big time with
turn
three.
Turn three, I think
it was with the Hive Tyrant. I don't know why I went with the Haruspex first, or interrupted with the Haruspex and not with the Hive Tyrant. That was also a horrible mistake. I thought for some reason I forget that these little tiny models have so many attacks and so much damage potential, and I forgot I play Tyranids because I can't make saves, so I shouldn't rely on them.
I mean, yeah, Strike Squads and Interceptor Squads are the 2 strongest units in the Grey Knight Codex, probably. Maybe besides Dread Knights.
The Dread Knights.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
So I should have gone with the Hive Tyrant first and mulched half that squad with the Hive Tyrant and just said, you know what, if the Haruspex dies, the Haruspex dies. That would have maybe kept my Hive Tyrant around an extra turn.
Could have helped with
objective, psychic denying, other damage. That was a mistake on my part. Wish I could take it back, but unfortunately you can't in this circumstance.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, you learn.
What do we think about the objectives that we did?
Yeah, what do you guys think about the objective? I know Connor and I kind of worked on planning them together. You didn't have too much say until the end, but
I think they ended up being pretty fair. That was my fear, was that they wouldn't be fair, but Craig was right. I could have gotten the save the servitor. I just didn't focus on it enough. I like the psychic ritual thing. It's very doable.
Very flavorful.
Craig could have stopped it too. It's kind of the reverse of the opposite side of the board.
I could have stopped it. I didn't have enough threat over there to stop it.
Well,
I tried.
You did, but the Gene Stealers were a big
The Gene Stealers were a big sink, and they did not quite do as much as I was hoping.
Yeah, you got the charge on my champion, but you only got 5 guys in.
Part of me wonders if I should have left 20 of those Gene Stealers in to come in another turn. So, because the problem was, I used my Fight Again. I could have technically played as if I could have used Fight Again twice. I didn't really think about it. But
it's a lot of CP, though.
It's a lot of CP.
Yeah.
I could have fought again with the Gene Stealers and then mulched everything in there.
Well, you would have just killed the Purgations.
The Purgation, but then...
Then you could have gotten to the...
I could have got to the... Yes.
Yeah.
But I just... Yeah. The Gene Stealers, they're struggling a little bit because...
Well, the problem is Stormbolters.
Well, Stormbolters tear apart Gene Stealers.
Sam's Terminators, every unit in my army has a Stormbolter.
Yep. Those Terminators, that was an insane amount of points that
Killed
really...
Gene Stealers.
They killed Gene Stealers and a squad of Hormagaunts, but when they killed those Gene Stealers, by God, did they kill those Gene Stealers.
They killed them really well. Yeah.
How many points is that squad of Terminators?
It's 390 points on its own, not counting... Plus characters.
And the vehicle.
Yeah.
The vehicle actually did stuff, though.
The vehicle split off on its own, did stuff, but that was 1,300 points of my army.
That's the scary thing. Besides you killing the Gene Stealers, they didn't do anything to my army. Now, the Gene Stealers was important.
They're also expensive.
You could have gotten those into combat with the Fellblade, too, and that would have been...
my turn 2 charges, even playing Behemoth and re-rolling all of them, I only made like a third of them.
Yeah, you did have slightly bad luck with mostly charges.
Off the deep strike charges, even some of the other ones, but I was really wishing if I got those Gene Stealers in. Now I wouldn't have killed the Fellblade with the Gene Stealers.
It would have. I think. You had that psychic power on them that would have made them wound on 5 to 6. You would have been fishing for 6s. I think you could have. I could have whittled it down.
It. I guess that was 80 attacks that. I would have caught in.
It is a big model too, so you would have gotten tons of them in.
That's true. I probably could have done a lot of damage had that charge, and I had the Broodlord there too to help them out. So
even more damage.
But they failed their charge and they got caught out in the open when 10 Terminators walked in and dropped 40 Stormbolter shots on their face.
Just a lot of shots.
Yeah, that was brutal. I don't know. What else was this? So yeah, the objectives were good. We both had one that was challenging. That one was challenging. Me trying to kill 3 super heavies, that was... I don't know why I agreed to that. That was impossible for me.
You were the one who pitched it.
Well, I thought it was a decent idea.
The thing is, we don't have to keep talking about the Fellblade, but I mean, it's such a big part of this game. If that thing would have died,
it's true.
You would have had more stuff over there for the rest of the game.
We would have been completely hosed on that.
And we would have had way less firepower.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We wouldn't have.
It was possible.
We would have lost if the Fellblade had died. We would have lost the game.
100%. It wouldn't even. I mean, think about the firepower it did after that.
That's a fair point. He did nuke like every other monster.
Yeah, he really did.
Everything. Every other.
But and it came so close to dying too on turn 2. So.
Oh, I thought it was for sure from that Trigon.
That's true. Yeah. So that was a very pivotal part.
Yeah, it ended up being so.
All right, I'm gonna have to craft an honor badge and affix it somewhere to its hull.
For slaying like 1,000
so many
plus
bugs.
points of bugs.
Yeah, if it gets stolen by orcs, they would call it the Bug Stompa.
What we're talking about?
Oh, we were in the middle of something.
Talking about the Fellblade, I think.
Fellblades are scary.
Yeah.
I would love some Titans. If I got some Titans on my end, I don't have the money. If someone's watching, they want to send me a Bio Titan.
If you can find it in your heart of hearts and in the generous depths of your soul to just send us free Titans,
we'll shout you out.
We'll shout you out on the channel.
Yeah.
But that would be cool because I'm missing that. I have, if someone can guess, I got 3 boxes of a model. Or a pair of models or a set of models today, and that's like finishing up my high fleet, and now I have like almost everything.
It'll be Titan saving time, I suppose.
Gotta save for the Titans. Now we got other armies on the channel. We gotta look for. Maybe if I find a good deal on the Titan somehow, we'll get it. But I don't think there's
any other key units or anything. I mean, I had all my power armor drop in. They did what they had to do, but
they did. Yep.
They're an easy target.
If I could nominate most disappointing unit, I think I'd have to say it was the Typhon.
Yeah, the Typhon just did not get that hero duel.
Yeah.
No. So we know your MVP is the Fellblade.
Yep.
What would your MVP be?
The Paladins.
The Paladins?
They didn't perform, like Craig said it off camera, but my dice rolls today were average, which I am not going to be mad about because it helped us win. I will say the Paladins, just because they killed a lot of little stuff, which we needed something to do it.
Yeah, they did kill a lot of Gaunts.
We needed something to kill the Gaunts, and that's what I was here for. So
yeah, he did pretty good.
Yeah, they were good.
My MVP, I don't know.
Maybe this guy.
The Barbed Hero duel did well.
He took shots. That's what he did.
He killed a lot of it over here.
Man, I mean, it would have been the Trigon Prime.
It would have been the Trigon Prime had that.
It's a different thing.
He sent. Now, I toy with should I have given him murder size and gone all in on the offensive capabilities?
I think so.
But then I wouldn't have that 5-up feeling of pain, and I wouldn't have the double wound bracket.
Right.
So it was a swingy. Do I go all in? Because then it would have been strength 8, so I would have been wounding you on 4s.
Yep.
So it would have been easier to wound.
Yeah.
Toxin sacks would go off on 5s and 6s. I would also be damage D6 plus 1. So
true.
damage D6 plus 2 on 5s and 6s if we get plus 1 to wound on.
In retrospect, probably, yeah. But I do, side
Absolute
note,
glass cannon.
I do have a nominee, or I would like to nominate one of your units, the Zonethropes.
Zonethropes were, yes.
I would like to nominate them for Craig's MVP. I don't know what he thinks.
Most annoying unit.
They did probably upwards of 20 mortal wounds.
They annihilated my Warlord. They tanked so much.
So much shooting. They killed like 3 or 4 paladins.
They killed a lot of stuff. They probably killed the most
I think.
for one unit in your army.
Yeah, what a single unit did.
Yeah.
Zonethropes, I love them. I know people are not a big fan because mortal wounds aren't as powerful as they used to be, just because everyone's getting ways to ignore them, and things are getting more wounds, so they're less effective.
They always seem to roll well when you use them as
I
well.
love my Zonethropes.
There's
I think
something.
it's a mutual thing.
There's something about a 3-up invulnerable save versus a 3-up like power armor save.
Oh,
you make
yeah.
way more 3-up invulns than you do power armor.
Yeah.
Only on the Zonethropes. I don't make them for Swarmy. I
Yeah.
don't make them for other army saves when
Yeah.
I try and playing. It's just my Zonethropes that I love. Yeah, I would put them as the MVP.
Yeah.
Right there because they are. I love them. They did
did
do
a
a
lot.
lot of damage to
Could
you.
also maybe say Venom Thropes, but
Those,
maybe not.
You guys didn't target the Venom Thropes. They
There was a lot of stuff we forgot to target.
they did provide a lot of tankiness to everything around it.
Yeah, -1 to hit is huge.
Biggest flop for me. I don't know if I have one. The 120-man block of Gene Stealers in the corner, they didn't do anything, so that was kind of sad. Other than that, there wasn't too much that. Oh, the Tyrannofex with the rupture cannon. As
Well,
we expected it.
He got so injured so
Yeah.
quickly that he just couldn't hit his shots
I
after
know,
that.
but
yeah.
he fired what was it? It was like 18 shots over the course of the game. And he hit with 3 and wounded with 1.
I mean, I wasn't even really worried about it doing damage. That's the weird thing.
It was a non-entity to
Yeah.
me thinking about the game.
I guess I
Yeah.
couldn't expect too much out of him.
It never seems like
Give
it
it
performs.
more than a 48-inch range, please. Tyranids can have long
Doesn't
range.
it seem like it's always been like that? The rupture cannon.
It's always been.
It just seems like it never performs,
It has-
even in old editions.
It has its few moments of
Yeah, I guess.
awesomeness, but it's few.
Yeah.
Things, something I guess that I could have done if I really wanted to work my brain is I could have taken 2 different high fleets. I could have done a dual high fleet. I could have
Yeah.
had a shooty backline, which would have amped up my shooting potential, and I could have had a combat front line instead. I just went for a combat neutral.
It would have been much more complicated, though.
Or I could have done 3 different detachments and had
true.
a Behemoth reserve detachment for charges,
Oh.
a Kraken midfield or Leviathan midfield for
Yeah.
tanky, and a shooty backline.
Kronos backline.
Oh, but that would be so much to think of, and I just
We'd probably
hate doing
still be
this
in
to
turn
your
4 right now.
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Our brains were already frazzled
Yeah.
just trying to keep track of
Yeah.
the stuff that was already
You
on
guys
the
got to
board.
do more tournaments.
Yeah.
You're used to
It's true.
running this stuff. No, it's okay. Yeah, I think we're good there.
I think I'm good.
We're
Yep.
celebrating 1,000. We're actually like 1,020 at the time recording this, so that's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We started this 6 months ago, like we said.
Yeah.
It was, I had a little bit of a, that could be fun.
It was a COVID idea.
We actually, Sam was not, I don't think you were part of these yet, but Connor and I, and one of our other friends, Calvin, you might see him in the future, you might not. We have battle reports we tried recording 8-9 years ago
Yeah.
on a GoPro, so with the fish-eyed lens.
We were playing on what table was that?
It was my old table I had from when I was younger. My grandpa made it to play Legos on.
It had like weird fake green grass on it.
Yeah, so it had some kind of texture to it. So we have some battle reports there, some fun times. We look very small and different, and you know.
Voices are about 2 octaves higher.
Yes, they are. We haven't fully gone through that.
But that's all to say,
We started doing that a while ago, and then it just kind of died off for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, you know, COVID, the illness, Nurgle's plague, that hit, and we're coming into the second half of it. Maybe we're in the third half, if that makes sense.
Who knows?
But, you know, like, let's try it. You know what?
Yeah.
Why not? It could be fun. And then government sent up some sweet money. Didn't need it. Thanks, government. You ruined everything. But I bought a camera, so let's try it. Connor and I filmed the Tyranid deep dive. Sam and I did a battle report. We put them out there. 6 months later, here we are. We have 1,000. Now, we got a long ways to go before we're anywhere, but all of you who have stuck around and watched it, that's awesome.
yes.
I was thinking, like, I had high hopes, like, oh, maybe by my birthday we hit 1,000 just for fun. But really, when we started, I'm like, hey, you know, maybe we'll get a couple hundred. Maybe we'll get to 1,000.
There are all kinds of channels that never, ever get to
Just
1,000.
sit there and go nowhere.
Yeah.
So,
But obviously we're doing something right. Let us know what you guys are liking. What do you want to see more of? With this being 1,000, we are not slowing down. We can't necessarily ramp up because, you know, this is not our full-time job.
We all have jobs.
We all have jobs. We all have other things going on in our life.
Yeah.
So this is just, we're sharing our hobby experience with you guys, and we're
Yeah.
trying to get new people in the hobby. That is one of the things on the channel that we want to promote is a community.
Yeah.
Of course, we want to grow the community. We want to, you know, interact with you guys as best we can, and we're working on ways to do that more. Stay tuned. But yeah, we got more things coming. We got more tactics. We got more battle reports. We got newer battle reports. We've got another table design coming. That's going to be very special. Something you won't see very often
it's
on
one,
YouTube.
one that I'm personally super excited for.
We did have a little mix-up with one of our terrain suppliers. What we got was not what we expected, so it's going to delay us another month or two, unfortunately.
But you won't even know.
But you won't even know. It'll come out. So looking forward to that. We have narrative campaigns. We have 2 of them that I am currently writing. A third one in the works. We just have to figure out how we're going to play them, map them out, record them, how we fit that in with the schedule. Again, if we do those, we have to take a break from battle reports because we aren't, we're just us guys editing videos, and I only do the editing right now, so we're working on it. I'm having a lot of fun. Let us know what you guys want to see from us. If you have some ideas, we're happy to take ideas. And I don't know, you guys have any other parting comments you want to say to our wonderful audience?
I'm just super grateful and happy that everyone has enjoyed watching the videos that we put out. I was excited when Craig approached me because 40k has been such a huge part of my life since I was 10, and I'm 24 now. And so it's really cool to be able to do this channel and share my love of this hobby with 1,000 people now. Onwards and upwards.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I've been into 40k different levels throughout my whole life. Super into it, then I get distracted. It's just how my brain works. But I've never been this into it, and seems like you guys are all into it too. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We have goals to grow. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everything. And we'll catch you next time at Maelstrom Gaming Studios.
Peace.
Awesome.
Nice. Woo! Good job, guys.